Welcome in, everybody, to the Murphy Center in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Today's site of the Class 1A state championship game between the Pickett County Lady Bobcats and the Moore County Lady Raiders right here on the Upper Cumberland Reporter Facebook page. My name is Jacob Vincent, joined by Noah McKay and Casey Bolden for this monumental contest. The final two teams in the 1A classification, and what a game it was for Pickett County yesterday in the semifinals, and same thing for Moore County as well. They got a big win in the semifinals, and both of these teams vying for a state title. For Moore County, they're looking for their first ever state title in school history. They have played, and this will be their third state championship game. They are 0-2 in their first two. For Pickett County, they are 5-5, trying to make it 6 of 6 and win their sixth gold ball in school history, and the first one since 1989.
They hope it feels like 1989 today at the Glass House. The crowd is here. We're moments away from tip-off. The excitement is in the air, and an important open for this game for Pickett County. After a huge emotional victory a day ago, they started out so slow against Wayne County. Were able to come back in dramatic fashion and win that game, but that was not a coronation. It was just the next step towards today. Moore County playing very good basketball. Pickett County has to know, and I'm sure they do know, and Coach Smith has been emphasizing to them that this tournament, yes, Wayne County and Pickett were the two favorites entering, but Moore County a very worthy challenger on the other side. Pickett County, if they bring their best shot, they're going to win their sixth state championship today, but they've still got to play these next 32 minutes.
Casey, Pickett County played a really good basketball game yesterday. After not playing so well at the start of the game, they got down 15-2 yesterday, trailed by 13 points with 4:40 to play in the first quarter, and then they finally started to figure it out, and we were kind of talking about it throughout the broadcast. They looked a little bit scared in the semifinals and realizing they were playing the number one team. And then once they settled in, they looked like the better team.
Guys, fantastic effort yesterday by the Lady Bobcats. Really liked the way they battled through the adversity, got down by 13, had a lot of things that just did not go their way in the first half. They maintained their composure. They battled throughout the basketball game. Coach Smith, probably what I consider one of his best coaching jobs of the season yesterday, as he guided his team to the final minutes of the basketball game. Fantastic final minute by Callie Reeder. A lot of Lady Bobcats making some high-level plays. They got it done. Got 32 minutes here today, though, and they're looking for gold to bring back to Byrdstown.
Still about 15 minutes to tip off. We got about 8 minutes until they'll go through the starting lineups and pretty much all of the extravagances before this one gets underway. It is also on TV, so it's going to start a little bit after that 3:30 time slot. It's going to be right around 3:37, so still plenty of time. If you need to go get some drinks, you need to go get some food, go do so. Hey, if you haven't done so already, keep those comments coming along. Give us a like and give us a share as well. We'll be broadcasting this one. Of course, we'll have the Upperman Bees taking on Dyersburg coming up at 8:30 this evening as well. The whole crew is out here, us three, Michael Lindsay and Rusty Ellis as well. Guys, let's go through that Pickett County game a little bit more yesterday, because we mentioned in the first quarter they're down by 13 points, 15-2. It was actually 11-0 before Pickett County even attempted a basket. They finally got on the board, and once they got the offense rolling, then the defense kind of had to catch up, and it finally did in the second quarter. They cut it to 6 at halftime, Noah.
Yeah, they did, and it was such a slow start that you wondered, man, is this even going to be a running clock game? But there was a full timeout taken by Brent Smith, and after that, looked like they settled in and realized, hey, they belong in that basketball game. And from that point on, they were the better team a day ago. But still, when you get in that big of a hole, it takes a lot of resilience to battle through it, even when you start playing good basketball, which the Lady Bobcats did. It was really impressive to see the resiliency. They haven't been tested that much this year. They've been able to roll past the majority of the teams they faced, but they were able to stay cool, calm, and collected, rely on the experience they built in a very difficult District 7 Single A, winning some of those games. They do it here in the Glass House to get to this matchup here today. It was a really impressive performance, and I agree with you, Casey. I think it was one of the best coaching jobs for Brent Smith. He did it sitting down, got teed up in the second quarter of that game, and he made the right adjustments. They pushed the right buttons, and most importantly for Pickett, the players executed, particularly in the second half yesterday.
Yeah, somebody at home last night said, who are the players that I need to really be watching out for Pickett County tomorrow? Guys, I said they've got really 7 that can step up. You think about Emmy Lowe, you think about Zoe Nicholas, you think about the game Callie Reeder had yesterday. And then they got some fantastic play off the bench from Kaylee Tompkins, and also from Addison Lowe. She came in and knocked down 3 huge buckets in the basketball game. 7-person rotation, only 9 players on the bench. Coach Smith, a wizard this season at getting the most out of his roster. as Moore County going to come back out here, guys. We're in for a fantastic treat here this afternoon.
Let's break down Moore County a little bit. It's a team that is 27-8 on the year. They went 5-1 in district play. They won their district championship. They won the region championship and beat McEwen in the sectional 44-32. They opened the quarterfinal round in the state tournament against Clay County. It was a really close game. Clay County had a chance to win it in regulation. It ends up going to overtime, and Moore County wins it 58-55. They then play Greenfield in a very low-scoring affair in the semifinals yesterday that they won 38-28. Didn't shoot the basketball particularly well, but they did just enough to get a win in that game. One thing that stood out to me when you look at the stat sheets in those two games, 11 turnovers in the quarterfinals, 12 turnovers in the semifinals. There's going to be opportunities for this Pickett County team to speed up the Moore County guards.
Yeah, they are. This is a Pickett County team that has a speed advantage in this basketball game. There's no question about it. But it's a Moore County team that's been feisty kind of throughout the season. When they've needed to, they've been able to box in defensively and hold teams to low scoring outputs. You think about that game in the region championship against Eagleville, 38-36, right? They won against McEwen, as you mentioned, 45-32. So their defense can lock in. They've got some good length out there where they lack in speed. They have that length. They also have a huge crowd here in attendance. Moore County's been one of the loudest fan bases in the entire tournament, regardless of classification. They're here. Byrdstown is certainly
here.
Everybody plus from Byrdstown is in this gym. But Moore County presents an interesting challenge for Pickett, and they have a little house money in this game. Nobody really is giving Moore County a chance to win this basketball game statewide. They are capable of winning this game today. This is not just a rollover ball game for Pickett County. They're going to have to play a solid basketball game to win this gold ball.
One thing I really like about Moore County, guys, their head coach Chad Spencer, been there since 2021. He used to coach under Rick Insel down at Shelbyville High School for all those great teams, then went out and worked at Cascade High School for a little while, then packed his bags, went to work down at Ole Miss under then head coach Matt Insel, where he led the efforts in team scout and film breakdown before coming back home and being the head coach of the Lady Raiders. So good coaching pedigree for the Lady Raiders here tonight. You can bet assured they're going to be fundamentally sound, and they're not going to beat themselves if they can help it.
Coach Spencer is 69-31 in his 3 seasons with the Moore County Lady Raiders so far. They made a sectional round in his first season. They fell to the eventual state champions in McKenzie. They fell to Wayne County last year in the region semifinals, who made the state championship, and now Moore County is in the state championship. Obviously, Wayne County took down McKenzie earlier this year in the region semifinals, and for Pickett County, they took down Wayne County in the semifinals. So it is a new state championship contenders in this one between Pickett County and Moore County. For Moore County, I mentioned it. This is they've been in the state tournament 10 times. They have only made the title game 3 times. This being their 3rd time. They lost in the first 2 in 2010 to Jackson County 46-31, and in 1998 to Bradford 51-43, and now taking on another Upper Cumberland opponent here in 2024. And for Pickett County, they're trying to get the job done for the first time since 1989. It's been some time. That was also the last time they even won a game in the state tournament. They've been in the state tournament plenty of times since then. Now they're finally back to the winning ways. Tonight for Pickett County, you mentioned it. Not a lot of people are giving Moore County a chance, ourselves included, and that's just because we've seen the way that Pickett County can play, the big one that they came off of yesterday. What are the keys to getting ready for this game and making sure you kind of flush away that emotional victory yesterday?
Yeah, they got to withstand the pageantry of this game because it takes another step up here.
Yeah.
Things changed pretty dramatically from the first 2 games. You could kind of trick yourselves into having the first 2 games of this state tournament feel fairly normal outside of the gym. It's all the same when it comes to the time and kind of your getting ready for the game. But now today, you add the TV element, and it's huge. You have an extra full plus timeout in every quarter. It was a 2.5-minute break in the middle of every quarter. We see it every year. Teams who haven't played in the championship game, they come out 30 seconds into a timeout, and they're just standing there, and then it's like, oh, come back over here. That matters. The crowd doubles in size, at least for a championship game here at the Murphy Center. More than anything else, it's the team who can get back into the flow and just go play basketball, especially for a team like Pickett, right? How does Pickett lose this game? If they get caught up into that. If they get caught up into all the pomp and circumstance and let it get into your head a little bit, get a little bit nervous, and don't just go play basketball. For Moore County, they're less likely because they have that house money advantage. They just have to go out here and play loose and play free. Pickett County's got to avoid feeling any sort of pressure and just come play a normal basketball game.
Yeah, it feels like this game also, guys, you know, there's been a lot of really good Pickett County teams that have been to the Borough and went home empty-handed, and it feels like that's extra fuel for this team. Didn't get there, the teams didn't before them, and so it feels like they're playing for all the teams that could never get here before them.
And hey, by the way, this game is live on TV. It's live on the NFHS Network video. you're going to want to listen to this commentary, obviously. We got Jacob Vincent on the call. We know this team like the back of our hands. So here's what you need to do. If you want to sync up, if you just want to listen to audio, you certainly can. Stick here on the Facebook page. If you want to listen to our audio while watching the TV or NFHS network feed, here's what you do. Go up to our YouTube channel. So go to YouTube, search Upper Cumberland Reporter. We're live on the page right now. We're going to be about 2 minutes ahead of the NFHS network feed. So when you hear Jacob Vincent say, the official walks the ball in or is ready to tip it off or we are underway, hit pause on that YouTube feed. Then when you see the official throw the ball up on your TV or on your computer screen, hit resume on YouTube, and that will sync up the audio with the YouTube feed from us and the TV feed.
We're going to take a break, step aside for the national anthem. You're listening to the Class 1A State Championship presented by Livingston Regional Hospital on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
First Choice Family Care are local providers of complete family care for all ages, including physical and wellness checks along with x-rays. First Choice Family Care is your local stop for primary and urgent care, along with sports physicals, lab services, and more. Visit firstchoicebirdstown.com or call 931-864-3232 for more information today. First Choice Family Care is proud to support the Lady Bobcats and Bobcats on and off the floor. The Race TN Series is coming to Cookeville on March 23rd. See the best indoor and ATV motorcycle racing on the dirt at the Heidelbergs Ag Center, with practice starting at 2 and main heat starting at 6. Pit passes are just $20, so make your plans now. Want in on the action? Pre-register at racetnseries.com. That's racetnseries.com. For more information, visit Race TN Series on Facebook and Instagram. The most exciting ATV and motorcycle racing goes down on March 23rd at the Heidelbergs Ag Center for the first time ever. Don't miss it.
Buckeye Home Medical Equipment, serving you since 1984. For all of your in-home durable medical equipment needs, including oxygen, CPAPs, BiPAPs, power wheelchairs, and so much more. Convenient locations across the Upper Cumberland. Visit whybuckeye.com today for additional store locations and information.
Sonia Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential and multifamily, land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonia handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland since 1990. You can reach Sonia Brown at 931-979-7145. Sonia Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop. Fire and Vine is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Clint Connor is your local auctions expert. With full service from start to finish, the Exit Crossroads Auction Group are here to make the process easy for you. Visit crossroadsauctiongroup.com for more details and current auctions. Clint Connor, your local auctions expert, is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Delicious Pan Pizza is Domino's best-kept secret. With locations in Smithville, Sparta, Livingston, Allgood, and 2 in Cookeville, Delicious Pan and hand-tossed pizza, pasta, and more is never far away. Use the Domino's app to take care of your game day eats today. Domino's is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
We're back here in the Murphy Center, or the Glass House, if you will. The state championship in the Class 1A classification. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats getting set to take on the Moore County Raiderettes here in this championship ball game. For Pickett County, trying to win their 6th state title and get to a tie for 8th all-time in the state of Tennessee for most state championships in school history. For Moore County, they're trying to win their first ever state title they have played, and this will be their 3rd state title game in school history. They are 0 for 2 so far. Let's get ready to bring in the starting lineups for Pickett County. The Lady Bobcats, 28-2 on the year. Head coach is Brent Smith. They'll have the same starting 5 that they have had all season long. That'll be the senior number 12, Allie Amonette. A senior number 13 is Ella Kiesling. A sophomore number 30 is Zoe Nicholas. A junior number 33 is Emmy Lowe. And a junior number 44 is Callie Reeder. We'll also see Kaylee Tompkins, a junior off the bench, and Addie Lowe, a sophomore off the bench for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. Once again, they are the away team on the scoreboard tonight. For the Moore County Raiderettes, who are 27-8 on the year, head coach Chad Spencer in his 3rd season at the helm. All juniors starting lineup. They have 8 juniors on the roster. They will pretty much only play juniors today. It'll be the junior number 13, Katie Fletcher. A junior number 20, Ellie Graham. A junior number 22 is Madison Dingler. A junior number 23 is Aubrey Harder. A junior number 24 is Anna Harder. And a junior coming off the bench, number 15, is Emma Sazarov. This is going to be a fun game for the Raiderettes. Probably a little bit of the underdog. Like you said, Noah, they're playing with a little bit of chip on their shoulder. I'm sure they've heard the buzz from pretty much everybody this week that, they're not expected to win this ball game, and that can only give you even more so motivation.
They aren't expected to win this ball game, but they're in this ball game for a reason, which makes them very, very dangerous. And this place is rocking. Moore County's here. Byrdstown is here. It's a big fight feel with a gold ball on the line. It's Saturday afternoon, and we're in Murfreesboro in March. That's only one thing. It must be a state championship game, Jacob.
You ready, Casey?
I am indeed ready. Glad to be here with you guys.
Pickett County moving from left to right in their away black uniforms. Pickett across the chest. Moore County from right to left in their home whites. Raiderettes across the chest. The officials are just about ready. They will head to the scores table. They will take their positions on the floor. The head official will come towards midcourt, and we will get ready for basketball. If you haven't done so already, make sure you give us a like, give us a thumbs up, and give us a share as well. Keep those comments coming along. Pickett County about to take on Moore County in the 1A state championship game.
And now we wait for TV,
Yep.
which we will do a lot tonight. Remember, pause this stream as soon as Jacob says throws the ball up or gets us underway. Resume it when you see that happen on your TV screen if you're trying to sync up the audio.
And we are ready for basketball here in the Glass House. Callie Reeder will tip it up for the Lady Bobcats, and underway. Moore County will start out with the basketball first. It was Katie Fletcher who won the tip for Moore County. High pressure early on here for Pickett County. Again, they turned it over 11 and 12 times in the quarterfinals and semifinals, respectively, that being Moore County. Pickett County starts on defense in a little bit of a zone set. They try to throw it inside on the left block. It's turned over. Callie Reeder picks it off and then turned it right back over. Tried to throw an outlet pass to Kiesling on the left side and threw it out of bounds behind her, and Coach Smith was on the sideline ready for the pass, but he's not in the game.
And I like the decision to come out with the pressure. We mentioned the speed advantage pregame that Pickett County has. Try to turn over Moore County. Just can't give it right back to them.
Dingler will set up the offense here for Moore County. Now back on offense. 7:33 to play here in our first quarter of the 1A state championship. Our broadcast presented by Livingston Regional Hospital. 3-ball coming from Fletcher. That one's off the mark. And a rebound down to Emmy Lowe now for the Bobcats. Here they come left side across the timeline. Lowe, top of the key, crosses over, takes it inside, draws some contact, and finishes anyways. And Emmy Lowe gets the scoring started for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats here in the first.
Fantastic inside traffic. Lowe went up with authority that time. Good opening bucket that time for the Lady Bobcats.
A little bit of full court pressure from Pickett County. Moore County's able to break it. It's a 2-0 start, 1 minute in. Into the deep right corner it goes to Anna, make it Audrey Harder. We'll throw it back out top of the key to Fletcher. Now into the hands of Dingler on that right side. She has been really good in this state tournament. Here's a 3-ball coming from Harder that falls from the top of the key. Anna Harder gets it to fall for Moore County.
They caught Emmy Lowe out there in no man's land, just kind of sitting in the circle. It led to a wide open three. Pickett got to make sure they're watching those shooters trying to pop free.
It's a 3-2 start for Moore County. Pickett County back with it on offense here right in front of us on the court at the top of the key is Emmy Lowe. We'll hand it off to Nicholas, dribbling with the left hand towards the middle of the court. Now she tries to drive through the defense, puts up a right-handed floater. It does not fall off the left side of the iron. Ties up the basketball, and a jump ball is going to stay with Pickett County inside. Nice job by Nicholas to tie it up and after she missed. So Pickett County will inbound from the right baseline on the R in Raiders. Blue Raiders underneath on that baseline side. Nicholas will throw it over the top. Emmy Lowe catches. Defense comes out to her. She kicks out to Kiesling. Here comes a three ball. Kiesling a little bit deep on the attempt and a rebound inside by Ellie Graham, the junior for Moore County. They've got a little bit of size with Graham and Fletcher. Here at the other end, Dingler misses on the way to the basket and the rebound down to Emmy Lowe. Here comes Pickett County again. Up ahead to Reeder. Catches the pass. Couldn't quite handle it as Katie Fletcher got a hand on it. It hit the hands of Reeder and couldn't quite keep it in bounds. It'll go out of bounds, and Pickett County will set up the full court pressure again with 6:04 to play here in the first.
But we saw it right there, guys. Pickett County going to press the pace. Good looking pass that time low, just a little bit out of the outstretched arms of Reeder. But look for that this afternoon. Pickett County want to press the pace.
Here comes Moore County now on the left wing with it. They drive it in. This is Harder. We'll kick it back out on the right wing. Fletcher fakes on a three, now trying to drive on Reeder. Back out to Harder. The lefty fires away another three. Missed that one short, and Allie Amonette's got the rebound, and she will be fouled by Ellie Graham. Ellie Graham picks up her first foul, the first team foul on Moore County with 5:41 remaining here in the first. This is a Moore County team that is pretty good defensively. They only allow 35 points per game to opposing offenses. So Pickett County will now bring it ahead, and a little bit of pressure in the backcourt as Allie Amonette brings it across the timeline right side. She'll pick up her dribble, give it off to Emmy Lowe. 5.5 to play in the first. Lowe on the drive, kicks it out to Kiesling in the corner for a triple try. Bingo! Ella Kiesling, a Birdie's Lounge three.
Great passing there to dive into the lane, then kick out to Kiesling. If Pickett starts raining in some threes, that could be the difference.
She has not played a whole lot in this state tournament as Addie Lowe off the bench got a lot of minutes yesterday. This one is going to be a foul called on Pickett County. Trying to swipe it away was Emmy Lowe. And I believe she's going to be tagged with her first. She is. So Emmy Lowe tagged with her first foul. It is the team's first foul for Pickett County with 5:13 remaining here in our first. Once again, when we get under 4 minutes, under 4 minutes, we'll have a media timeout. It is 5 minutes, okay. So once we get under 5 minutes, any stoppage will turn into a media timeout of about 2 to 2.5 minutes. Here is Fletcher, top of the key. Moore County three on the way. That one does not go, and a rebound down to Nicholas. Under 5 to go here in the first. Nicholas across the timeline on the top of the key, stutters and drives in between the defense. She got fouled. It'll be no.
The other official called a travel before the foul, and it was. She traveled. She took one too many steps before the collision happened, and that'll be the media timeout.
Media timeout on the floor. 4:53 to go in our first quarter. Pickett County's got a 5-3 lead here in the 1A State Championship. We'll step aside. Keep it with us here on UCR. You're listening to the 1A State Championship presented by Livingston Regional Hospital on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They're also proud to sponsor the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Frontier Chevrolet is ready to get you into your next vehicle and are proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on nearly all vehicles below 80,000 miles. View inventory online at www.caseyschevy.com, including the brand new Chevy Trax and Traverse, or stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway today. Remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye.
TLT Sports Performance is home to skill-specific training where top athletes learn how to reach their full potential. Visit TLT Sports Performance on Facebook for more information. TLT Sports Performance, where the athletes of tomorrow train today.
Welcome back to the Murphy Center where the Pickett County Lady Bobcats lead Moore County 5-3 in this Class Single A state championship game. First media timeout of the ball game. We'll have one of these during every quarter, and it gives us an opportunity to tell you the Race TN Series is coming to Cookeville for the first time ever to kick off the season on March 13th. March 23rd, rather. High octane ATV and motorcycle racing. Pit passes, just $20. General admission, $10 at the Hyder Burks Ag Center. And again, the first of 16 rounds of racing this year gets started in Cookeville on March 23rd. General admission tickets, just $10. Visit the Race TN Series on Facebook and Instagram for more information.
Yeah, that's pretty good timing, Noah. The first horn has sounded. They're just about ready to sound the second horn. Tried to time it up. There it is. Players are out there on the floor, and we're ready for basketball out of the first media timeout. 4:53 remaining in our first quarter. Pickett County's got a 5-3 lead and a turnover. They come up with a steal. Moore County was trying to inbound. Here's Nicholas. Three try from the right wing. Does not go. Just a little bit deep off the left side of the iron. Now Moore County trying to run. They've got some numbers here, 4-on-3. Inside, Dingler kicks out to Fletcher. No, that's Graham on the left wing. Graham on the drive. Right hand, no, too strong. Rebound down into the hands of the Raiderettes. They kick it back out. They've got another possession here. Anna Harder on the right wing will dribble it around with the left hand, pass it off into her, I assume her sister's hands, and Audrey. Could be a cousin as well. Graham top of the key. Kicks it out right wing. Dingler a deep triple on the way. Missed it short, and Zoe Nicholas has the rebound. She'll bring it ahead now for the Bobcats. This is Lowe on the right wing. 3 defenders in front of her. Trying to get loose. Gives off Nicholas on the left baseline, and around it comes. One more pass to Kiesling for a 3 try. Got it again. And Ella Kiesling is knocked down 2 Birdie's Lounge threes here in the first quarter.
Gunner guns and bang that time from Ella Kate Kiesling. She's got 2 here in the quarter.
3:56 to go in our first quarter. It is 8-3. On the right side, Moore County's got the basketball up on the right wing. This is Fletcher. Fletcher trying to move it around. Being picked up by Kiesling, almost poked it away. Good defense by Kiesling. Now hands off to Graham. Graham picked up by Reeder, puts it on the deck. Moore County with the basketball. 3:40 to play in our first quarter. On the left wing now, Dingler. Dingler will drive left baseline. Got past the defense, but she's blocked from behind by Amonette. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Moore County underneath, but a good defensive play there by the senior, Allie Amonette.
Pickett County's playing really good defense. Just one breakdown so far, led to the 3. Other than that, no open looks for Moore County in this first quarter.
It's a Moore County offense that scores at 49 points per game. Here's Graham inside. That'll be a travel. Tried the little step-through move, and she didn't quite have her feet right. It'll be a turnover.
Nice defensive effort that time from Kiesling. She came over, just had her arms straight up. Disrupted the play there. It's going to create a turnover.
A little bit of pressure here from Moore County. Emmy Lowe trying to dribble through it. Splits a double team. Falls to the floor. Got a pass ahead to Callie Reeder. Into the front court comes Pickett County. They lead it by 5. 3:18 remaining in the first. Lowe on the drive is going to be fouled. And it's going to be a blocking foul called on Moore County.
I love the way Emmy Lowe plays. So strong with the basketball. Get out of my way as she's trying to drive into the lane. You got no choice. You're either going to foul or give up an open layup.
Anna Harder picks up her first. It's the team second for the Raiderettes. 3:16 remaining in the first quarter. Nicholas throws it all the way out top to Lowe out near the half-court line with 3:15 to go here in the quarter. Pickett's the Bobcats lead it by 5 off of 2 Kiesling triples. Lowe on the drive, and they call an offensive foul on Emmy Lowe, lowering the shoulder into the chest. So Emmy Lowe now picks up her second foul here in the first.
Yeah, that's big. You need her in the game if you're Pickett County. I also despise that call with a passion. The defender is grabbing her. That's why she lowered the shoulder to try to get her off her as she hooked her arm. It's a bad call.
So a sub comes in for Emmy Lowe as she checks out. Addie Lowe checks in, had 9 points off the bench yesterday. Almost another turnover. Allie Amonette takes it away, hands it off to Nicholas. She's underneath the basket, back to Amonette, puts it up, missed it. Lowe's got the rebound, falling to the ground. It'll be a travel and a turnover by Pickett County after stealing it back. But hey, this pressure early on has been a big factor in this ballgame.
Yeah, it has. We mentioned the speed advantage for Pickett County. It's really showing right now as they're able to fly around and trap every time Moore County gets a pass away.
Moore County made a sub as well. They brought in Sazanov off the bench. Moore County trying to break the press now against Pickett County. 2:50 remaining in our first. Dingler kicks in the corner. Sazanov fakes on a 3, drives left baseline, steps through a double team, and around the perimeter it goes. Harder a 3 ball on the way, and got it to go again.
Nice extra pass that time from the Raiderettes. Went into the teeth of the defense, left the shooter out there uncovered. Nice bucket.
Anna Harder has scored 1 point here in the state tournament, and she's got 6 today. Here's the drive by Nicholas. Missed it on the way to the basket, and the rebound down to the Raiderettes. Here comes Ellie Graham behind the back dribble, takes it inside, puts it up at the right, missed it. Rebound Fletcher. She missed it on the way back up, and a foul is called on Addie Lowe on the way down. And this may be free throws. We'll see if they called it on the floor.
Yeah, I think Brent Smith needs a timeout here, guys. Pickett's just a little bit out of sorts. When Emmy Lowe went out of the game, they kind of lost their engine, and right now it's a lot of isolation basketball on one end and some breakdowns on the other.
Still up by 2, 8-6. 2:17 remaining here in our first. The foul was called on Addie Lowe, her first. 3 ball coming from Dingler. That one misses. Tip out, rebound, fought for. Sazanov brings it ahead for Moore County. Here's Fletcher on the right wing, dialing up the 3. Missed that one as well, and the rebound down to Pickett County. For Moore County, they've only made 4 threes in each of the first 2 games. They've made 8 threes overall here in the state tournament, but they are taking a lot of them here in the first. Addie Lowe fakes on a 3 here for Pickett County. Takes it inside, kicks to Nicholas on the left wing. 1:51 to go in the first. Callie Reeder back out to Nicholas. Haven't got it inside the perimeter a whole lot. Kiesling's knocked down a couple of 3s. Here in the corner goes to Reeder. Back around to Allie Amonette with 1:40 on the clock here in the first. Pickett County with a 2-point advantage of 8-6. It's just been the 2 threes so far for Moore County. A lower scoring affair here in the first of this 1A state championship game. Nicholas on the left wing. Cut to the basket. Addie Lowe catches the pass. Turns around trying to pass it out to Kiesling. She does. She fires it in and out and went halfway down again. Kiesling's feeling it early on, just couldn't get that one to fall. So Moore County back with the basketball now. They trail by 2, trying to tie or take the lead for the first time in this game with 1:14 to go in the first.
And since Emmy Lowe's been out of the game, it's been different for Pickett.
A miss by Moore County and a good strong rebound by Allie Eminette. Here comes Zoe Nicholas across the timeline. Nicholas against the teeth of the defense inside with the right. The runner is no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to Moore County the other way.
Zoe Nicholas just needs to relax a little bit. She's trying to really force it. You could tell when Emmy Lowe went out, she felt like she's got to be the scorer. She's not wrong, but it's got to come within the flow of the offense. Just a little bit. Young player needs to take a deep breath. The quarter break probably will help her a lot.
55 seconds before that quarter break. Fletcher driving now on Reeder on the right baseline for Moore County. Kicks it back out now to Graham on the right side. 48 seconds and counting here in the first half. Moore County with the basketball moving from right to left. Fletcher catches on the right wing on the perimeter. Back out top to Harder. Got open again. Flies away another 3. That time it misses, but a rebound in the hands of Moore County. Another offensive board. Fletcher now going to drive on Reeder. Inside. Blocked out of bounds by Callie Reeder. She has been tremendous defensively this week.
Fantastic recovery that time by Reeder. Came over there and swatted it away.
And now Kaylee Tompkins is going to check into the basketball game for the first time for Pickett County. Checking in for Allie Amonette with 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Pickett still leads by 2. Moore County inbounding from the right baseline underneath their own basket. Dingler throws it in to Fletcher, top of the key, picked up by Reeder. Fletcher now throws back right side. Dingler looking inside. They're trying to post up Ellie Graham. They give it back out to Fletcher, top of the perimeter. To the left side it goes. Sazanoff drives, puts it off the window. Couldn't get it to fall, and a strong rebound there by Addie Lowe.
Good rebound.
Took some contact as well. Now Zoe Nicholas has the basketball with 14 seconds to go here in the first. She slowly walks it across the timeline, down to 10. Nicholas looking at the defense with 8. 6. Here comes Nicholas with 5. Nicholas to the right side with 4. Dumps off Addie Lowe. Top of the key. 3 on the way. Lowe knocks it down, and we have reached the end of the first. Addie Lowe off the bench drains it home. It's a Birdies Lounge 3, and Pickett County leads by 5 at the end of 1 here in the 1A State Championship game, 11-6. You're listening to the 1A State Championship presented by Livingston Regional Hospital and the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
I'm looking for someone who can keep me comfortable, stay here for the long run, and definitely not high maintenance. Not right. Absolutely not. This one looks perfect.
Find your perfect match with Hiller. Get a free UV light with select new HVAC systems, 50% off a descaler with new tankless water heaters, or free surge protection with a new whole home generator.
Like that one too.
Hone and develop your skills on the court with professional basketball player development from Legacy Athletics. Call 931-303-3356 or follow them on Instagram at legacy_athletics or on Twitter at jwinningham25. More information today. Legacy Athletics, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back here to the Glass House, an 11-6 advantage for Pickett County after the first quarter of action, and what a shot by Addie Lowe. Pickett County's hit 3 threes in the first quarter, and we knew this team could shoot the basketball. Ella Kiesling hadn't really been able to get it going in the quarterfinals or the semifinals, but Casey, she shot it well here in the first quarter.
Fantastic ball coming off the hand of Ella K. Kiesling. She caught it in rhythm, had a good-looking arch on the shot, knocked a couple of down. Addison Lowe, we talked about it last night, guys, a big spark off the bench for Coach Brent Smith. She's came in and knocked down a Birdies Lounge 3 as well. Pickett here with a 5-point lead.
The 3 was huge. She had a tremendous rebound on the other side, though, before, and that to get the possession the other way. So what a sequence to go. Big rebound, come down the other end, rain in a 3, add to the cushion. You're good if you're Pickett County. If the only points Moore County scores is with a couple of 3-pointers, you can live with that. The interior defense has been pretty good. The rebounding's been pretty good for the most part. Emmy Lowe being in foul trouble right now. If they can just continue to slowly stretch it and have a 10-point or so lead into halftime, you get Emmy Lowe back in, you feel really good, I think, if you're a Lady Bobcats fan.
Little extended break here at the quarter break as well with the TV timeouts. Once again, we're going to have a longer game. The first game in the 4A classification took right at about 2 hours to finish up, so it'll be about the same thing. This one got started almost already 20 minutes ago, a little less than 20 minutes ago. The first buzzer sounded, second buzzer will sound, and then we'll be ready for action here in the second quarter. But Pickett County leads it 11-6. They'll start out on defense. Kaylee Tompkins is in there off the bench. So is Addie Lowe. That means Emmy Lowe and Allie Eminette are on the bench right now. Moore County starts out with the basketball. Sazanoff skip pass now on the left wing to Harder, who's hit 2 threes. Anna Harder, who again only had 1 point coming into this game in the state tournament. Carter on the right wing will throw it Sazonov. Now inside Graham. Got good position. Spins around and she traveled again. She gets happy feet in there.
100%.
And that's the second time that she's traveled with the basketball in the post.
You know what, guys? I think Callie Reeder had a lot to do with that. Came over and intimidated. Wasn't going to move. Created the turnover.
And Ellie Graham's got a good size advantage on Callie Reeder, but we saw that yesterday with Bogus as well. And Callie Reeder defended her extremely well. Pickett County brings it into the front court. Now Nicholas on the right wing with 7.5 to play in the first half. Addie Lowe, 3 on the way again, and cashed it home. Nothing but 9 line for Addie Lowe. A Birdie's Lounge 3 again.
We are right on line with how that play developed as it's timeout time for Moore County and Coach Spencer. It was perfectly set up. You had 3 players float out to the top of the key. Right pass or left wing pass to Reeder. She hits it right to Lowe in rhythm for 3. That is pretty half-court basketball, as it sure looks to me, unlike the start yesterday. Pickett County feels very calm in this basketball game.
Casey, how crucial is it for, and how big of an advantage is it to have an Addie Lowe that can come off the bench? She shoots at 35% from downtown on the season, and she has already hit 2 off the bench here in this game. She hit 3 yesterday.
Guys, seen it all season from Addison Lowe. She starts for a lot of teams in the Upper Cumberland. She's coming off the bench for Coach Brent Smith. She comes in, creates that energy, that spark. You saw it already. She's got a good-looking ball coming off her hands. She can fill it up from downtown. She's got 2 big threes here in the quarter. Sparked Coach Brent Smith off the bench.
Of course, Pickett County scores 71 points per ball game. Moore County at just 49, and now they lead by 8, 14-6 out of the timeout taken by Moore County. Some more full court pressure, kind of a little bit softer. They're just guarding a few of the players. Now they'll bring Ellie Graham with the basketball ahead for Moore County. Here she goes on the left wing. This is Harder. Drives it inside towards the left elbow. Trying to pick it back up. Kicks it out to Fletcher for an open 3 ball. Does not go. Too strong, and Callie Reeder's got the rebound for Pickett County. Here come the Bobcats. Addie Lowe brings it ahead. Lowe, top of the key, kicks over to Nicholas on the left wing. Now back to Lowe, top of the perimeter. She's going to fire away another. That time it missed short. She had 2 defenders right in front of her face. Dingler the other way. Bounce pass off it goes. Mishandled it underneath. Addie Lowe kind of caught it up with her feet. Jumped on the basketball. It'll be a jump ball, and, well, it's not soccer, but you'll take it.
You will, and that's a heat check shot for Lowe, and she did a really good job. If you're going to miss that shot, you better get back and stop that 2-on-1. She got back and forced that turnover there, so a good job by Lowe. You can take the heat check, but you got to get back.
So they force a jump ball. It will be Pickett County basketball up against the full court press. Baseball pass to Tompkins ahead. Tompkins inside. Bounce pass to Kiesling on the right block. Lays it up and in for 2. And the press break works to perfection. 8 points already for Ella Kiesling here in the first half, and they lead by 10 with 6.5 to play in the second quarter.
Good looking left hand dime that time from KT. She found the senior Ella Kate Kiesling for the bucket. Lady Bobcats want to go on a run.
And the Raiderettes just keep shooting threes. They're not coming close on the attempts. It's a rebound inside and a jump ball, a tied possession. It'll belong to Moore County underneath. And they haven't found any success on the drives. They haven't found any success outside. They've hit 2 threes. And that's it. They're 2 of 10 from outside.
Pickett County just needs to keep playing. They're playing really well right now, but you got to keep going. Can't let your foot off the gas.
And Fletcher's going to be fouled here. That's where they're going to try to find some advantages with their size inside. It's going to send Katie Fletcher, the junior, to the line, who has played pretty well. She had 21 points against Clay County, only 2 points yesterday against Greenfield, but she'll be at the line here for a couple of shots with 6:15 to go in the second quarter. First foul on Callie Reeder as Fletcher able to knock down her first point of the contest.
But again, Pickett is stretching the lead with Emmy Lowe out of the game. That's really important for them because she's going to get back in eventually, and if they have a big cushion, you can look out then.
Fletcher knocks down both free throws, and right now for Moore County, they need something to go. They are 2 of 18 from the floor, 11% shooting the basketball. They've got 8 points, though, and they're within 8, 16-8. And now a 2-3 zone for Moore County defensively. Pickett County on offense with 6:05 to go here in the second quarter. Skip pass on the left baseline to Lowe. Lowe trying to kick it back out. Nicholas comes to get the pass. Threw it to Tompkins on the left side. A little errant passes is deflected out of bounds that time by Moore County. It'll stay with Pickett County on the sideline. They changed the defense, and it's been Pickett County up just a little bit. We'll see if they settle in here against that 2-3 zone. Once again, we'll have another media timeout coming up under 5 minutes. 5:52 to go here in the second quarter. This is Nicholas. Will throw it on the left wing to Tompkins. She had a great fourth quarter yesterday against Wayne County. This pass right to us. Nicholas catches it, takes it inside, kicks out Kiesling. Here comes another 3. That time a little bit strong. Had a defender in front of her that read it really well and was actually in her face on the shot. And Allie Emanette going to get set to come back into the game. Here's Ellie Graham on the drive now. Kicks in the wing. Katie Fletcher wide open for a 3. In and out, no again. They cannot buy a basket from downtown. Addie Lowe able to track down the rebound, and they're going to have to hurry to get it across in 10 seconds. It's going to be close.
Gotta go.
Zoe Nicholas finally gets it ahead right at about 9 seconds.
Didn't realize it because that rebound, Lowe had it and it was tipped away. Clock still ticking.
Lowe again for a three. That time it misses short, and now Pickett County has fallen in love with the three ball with 5:08 to go in the second quarter, still leading by 8. On the left wing, Ellie Graham fakes on a three, drives in left baseline, kicks it back out. Fletcher catches at the right elbow. She'll drive it inside, missed it, and they called a blocking foul on Kaylee Tompkins and a very late whistle. That a shot had no chance of going in. There wasn't a whole lot of contact, but Kaylee Tompkins is tagged with the foul.
She's standing there for 10 seconds, and the girl barrels in, jumps up for the layup. If it's no call, I'm good, but that's a charge every day of the week. She's entitled to stand there.
Fletcher's going to take a free throw. In and out, no good on the first attempt. 4:57 to go here in our second quarter. Kiesling checks out as Allie Amonette checks back in. Again, Emmy Lowe picked up 2 fouls early on in this game. And Noah, you mentioned it, Pickett County has kept on extending their lead here in the first half. Even without Emmy Lowe, they're really their ball handler on the floor.
Yeah, they have, and they're playing fine. They've slowed down just a little bit here in the last couple of minutes, though. I think Coach Smith wanted to get it back rolling offensively, keep that ball moving around.
And no good on the second free throw. The rebound out of bounds is going to belong to Moore County. So 0 for 2 from the stripe by Katie Fletcher, but the rebound goes to Moore County. And here is the media timeout. 4:55 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. It's 16-8. Pickett County leads. You're listening to the 1A State Championship game presented by Livingston Regional Hospital on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
From the sports field to the hunting field, our friends at Hall Sports and Outdoors can outfit anyone. Located in the heart of Jamestown at 207 South Main Street, Hall Sports and Outdoors carries everything from kayaks, fishing gear, and camo to guns and ammo. With top brands such as Columbia, Timberland, Under Armour, Asics, and much more, nobody can top their selection. Need some custom gear for your team? They also offer uniforms, gear, and custom embroidery. Stop by and see them at 207 South Main Street in Jamestown. Hall Sports and Outdoors, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
Welcome back into the Murphy Center. 4:55 to play in the second quarter. Pickett County maintains a lead at 16-8. We want to thank Davidson Custom Builders for sponsoring this broadcast, and they want to congratulate the Bobcats team and coaching staff on their run so far and wish them the best of luck today. We appreciate Davidson Custom Builders for being one of the sponsors of tonight's broadcast. And here in the media timeout, so we have a little bit of time. Jacob Vinson right now, Pickett County with the lead. The offense has stagnated just a little bit here in the past couple of minutes.
Yeah, they haven't had Emmy Lowe out there for them, but defensively they're playing all right now. The big help that they're getting is, well, Moore County's missing some shots early on. They are just 11% from the floor to start out this ball game, and they have not been able to find anything outside. They're starting to drive it a little bit inside, trying to draw some of the contact, and we mentioned Emmy Lowe on the bench right now with 2 fouls. If you can get to halftime, you still got an 8-point lead, and then some more, you feel pretty darn good about the second half, Casey.
You absolutely do. Lowe over there with those 2 personals. Zoe Nicholas going to take over the point guard position. I think she's forced a couple of shots here. Let's see if the Lady Bobcats can get back in a rhythm here, attack the teeth of the defense. When they do, I think they're going to be open on the perimeter for some kickouts.
Out of the timeout, it will be Moore County basketball. They almost turned it over on the inbounds underneath on their own basket. 16-8 our score, 4:50 to go here in the second quarter. Jacob Vincent, Noah McKay, Casey Bolden here on the booth for Pickett County and Moore County in the 1A State Championship game. Fletcher will throw it harder on the right wing. She'll drive it inside, run into 2 defenders, kick it back out. That'll be a travel. She stepped through 3 different defenders, got some space, and that was a good call.
And this guy knows how to call a travel. All tournament long, he's called them. And it's right.
It is.
You switch that pivot foot, and as soon as you do, it's going the other way.
What I really like, though, guys, Pickett County not taking the bait, just standing in there with the hands up, create some issues for the Raiderettes.
Now Pickett County trying to find a little bit of rhythm offensively here against the 2-3 zone. Addie Lowe catches a pass in the deep right corner, throws it back out to Tompkins. They haven't really been able to find the offensive success against this zone so far after taking a 16-8 lead. Nicholas inside, kicks in the corner. Addie Lowe a 3. That one is going to be just a little bit deep. And it's rebounded on the weak side by Ellie Graham. Here comes Moore County. They're just trying to find baskets. Moore County, Ellie Graham inside, left-hand finish. No good again.
Wow.
There was a lid on that basket.
Hope that changes at halftime.
Nicholas, pull-up jumper in transition, and she gets it to fall. Tough shot there for Zoe Nicholas, the jumper from the elbow, and their first 2 of the game.
I really like the adjustment for Zoe Nicholas. She's becoming more of a true point guard with Emmy Lowe out of the game, but that time they let her have that mid-range jumper. She doesn't hesitate to put it in. After trying to force it early, she's letting the game come to her now.
Moore County is 2 of 20 from the floor. They're down by 10, 18
Not great,
to 8.
Jacob. Not great.
Inside, kick it out on the right wing now. Moore County with it. Harder drives it in, kicks on the wing. Fletcher, and around it comes Anna Harder. She's been the only player to hit a shot, and that one is an air ball. It's rebounded by Addie Lowe. She'll bring it ahead for Pickett County, who leads by 10 here in the 1A state championship. Down low, Amonette. Not a great decision on the pass. A little bit too far out in front of Amonette. It's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Amonette. It'll be a turnover, and back to Moore County with 3:21 to play here in the first half.
Most of the turnovers, they have now 6 in the game, have come off plays like that. Just trying to go too quick into the half court. I like the mentality of trying to get down there and get a bucket, but you got to be smart with the passes.
3:13 to play here in the second quarter. Harder with it on the right wing. She'll bring it around. This is Anna Harder. We'll throw it back to Dingler. Now inside. Great position by Graham, but she missed it, and a foul is called. Good defense by Addie Lowe, but it was Allie Amonette on the help side that came and swiped at the basketball. That is tagged with her first foul. So it'll be 2 free throws for Ellie Graham at the line, which has really been about their only offense so far. That is their only offense so far in the second quarter. They show the replay on the board, and no, I didn't quite agree.
Well, that's pretty routine for me, but you're allowed to try to block a shot.
And Graham goes 2 for 2, so now 4 points in the second quarter from Moore County of Hall coming from the charity stripe. Makes it 18-10, 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Moore County's defense trying to keep them in it right now. They're only down by 8 points, and they're shooting 10% from the field. Nicholas with it on the top of the key, splits the defense inside, trying to kick it away. It's deflected around, a fight for it, and stolen away by Harder. And a foul is called. Addie Lowe standing there with her arms up in the air. She was actually trying to evade the contact. Is going to be tagged with the foul. So Addie Lowe picks up now her second foul. And Emmy Lowe, or no, I beg your pardon, Ella Kiesling is checking back in.
She got her hand in the cookie jar there. she got the hand hooked up in there. Yeah, she got the hand up underneath the elbow. And the Raiderette tried to rip it away, and that's where the foul came from.
So Moore County within 8 points. It's 18-10, 2:42 to play here in the first half. And Moore County's got the basketball. They have not shot the basketball well, but they're within 3 possessions. In the left corner it goes. Sazonov, a 3, does not go. Rebound down to Nicholas. Numbers if they hurry. Nicholas across the timeline. Takes it inside, dumps it off to Reeder, catches a pass inside, puts it up and in for 2. And Callie Reeder finds her first bucket of the night to make it back to a 10-point lead, 20-10.
Nice transition play that time. Nice run that time by Callie Reeder. She ran the court. She got rewarded.
2:13 to play in the second. Sazonov, another 3 on the way. That one doesn't go. Rebound Nicholas. Here come the Bobcats. Nicholas across the timeline, drives it into the middle, kicks out on the wing. Tompkins fakes on the 3, drives it left side. She is cut off and out of bounds it goes. Last touched by Moore County. It will be Pickett County basketball with 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Now they're starting to go quick, but within the flow of the offense.
Inbound Tompkins. She is fouled on the way up. She just went right to the middle of the lane. Nobody picked her up. A good pass by Nicholas, and we'll have 2 free throws here by Kaylee Tompkins. Now, she struggled yesterday at the line. Maybe a little bit less pressure free throws here in the second quarter.
I like the natural transition that Pickett's starting to get out to. They're not trying to manufacture it themselves. That's why they're starting to find an offensive flow.
And Tompkins, nothing but net at the free throw line, gets her first point of the night. Everybody that has played has scored except for Allie Amonette so far. Very balanced attack here in the first half for the Lady Bobcats. Tompkins at the line for the second free throw from the Kiesling Insurance free throw line is a little bit deep. She goes 1 for 2. It's an 11-point lead, the biggest lead of the day so far for Pickett County, 21-10. 1:51 to play here in the second quarter. The defense has been great. They're getting helped by Moore County just missing a lot of shots as well. Sazonov kicks on the wing. Fletcher lost it, and a tie-up. This will be Pickett County basketball. Tried to make a move. Tompkins kind of got a swipe in there, and then Amonette tied it up. We're seeing some pretty good defense. Not quite as good as Upperman last night, but pretty good defense.
Well, that was Guantanamo Bay level defense.
1:35 to play now in our second quarter. Nicholas ahead. The 2-3 zone very stretched out here. Tompkins on the left wing will throw to Kiesling on the baseline. Back out to Nicholas for a 3 try. That one misses deep. Rebound by Harder inside. Anna Harder will bring it the other way now for Moore County. Up it goes to Dingler on the left side. Dingler will give it back out. Harder catches, being guarded by Amonette. 1:15 to play in the first. Anna Harder, top of the key, will throw it back to Dingler left side. Trying to get it inside to Graham, and around it comes to Sazonov. Into Fletcher, drives on Reeder, puts it up with the right. Off the window, no. Rebound out of bounds, a lot of contact. It's going to belong to Pickett County.
Nice block out that time by KT. Looked like somebody got into her backside there. She went to the floor, no call. But fantastic block out that time by Kaylee Tompkins.
One foul on Moore County. They're playing perfect defense so far.
Moore County is 9% from the field, 2 of 23. They trail by 11. Pickett County basketball. Kiesling on the right wing, throws a pass inside to Reeder, mishandles it, loose on the ground, dives for it, trying to get it. We've got a tied possession, and it belongs to Moore County with 45 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
And guys, if you're Coach Chad Spencer from Moore County, you probably don't feel too bad right now.
Not at all.
You've shot a horrible percentage from the field. You're playing the number 1 team in the state. You only trail it here by 11.
40 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Now Fletcher on the right wing. Moore County with the basketball after getting the jump ball call. 35 seconds. Harder will throw it left wing to Sazanoff. Sazanoff drives left baseline, gets underneath the basket, stolen away by Nicholas. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Nicholas ahead, 2-on-2. Nicholas left side, pulls up from 10 feet and catches it home. Zoe Nicholas for 2.
She ain't going to miss that one very often. Nice little 10-foot pull-up, Jay. 15 seconds to go here in the quarter.
And we got a foul call on Pickett County. Ella Kiesling tagged with her first foul in the transition. 16.6 seconds on the clock. Moore County will inbound from the left baseline. No, this will be 2 free throws now. Only 1 foul called so far on Moore County here in the second quarter. That is the 5th called on the Lady Bobcats with 16 seconds to go in the second. And it'll be free throws here for Madison Dingler, who has been their most consistent offense in the tournament outside of Ellie Graham. Madison Dingler, 15 points against Clay County and 13 yesterday against Greenfield. She's trying to get a point on the board and finally does. Her first point tonight.
Another thing, guys, Pickett County's kind of taking this Moore County crowd completely out of the game here early.
And it's huge. Dingler misses the second. Rebound down to Reeder. 14 seconds here for Pickett County. They lead by 12, 23-11 right before the halftime break. 9 seconds now. Off to Reeder. Left side Tompkins with 6. Back to Reeder again. 5 seconds. Nicholas drives in with 3 seconds. Puts up a floater. Missed it short. Rebound down to Moore County. And we have reached halftime. Pickett County leads 23-11. Great first half of basketball for the Lady Bobcats. Few things to clean up, but they like where they're at right now, up by 12 in the 1A state championship game. We'll take a break. We've got a long halftime, about 15 minutes, so we'll have plenty of time to break it down. Stick with us here on UCR. You're listening to the 1A state championship game presented by Livingston Regional Hospital and the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future. It's what we do.
First Choice Family Care are local providers of complete family care for all ages, including physical and wellness checks along with x-rays. First Choice Family Care is your local stop for primary and urgent care, along with sports physicals, lab services, and more. Visit firstchoicebirdstown.com or call 931-864-3232 for more information today. First Choice Family Care is proud to support the Lady Bobcats and Bobcats on and off the floor. The Race TN Series is coming to Cookeville on March 23rd. See the best indoor and ATV motorcycle racing on the dirt at the Heidelbergs Ag Center, with practice starting at 2 and main heat starting at 6. Pit passes are just $20, so make your plans now. Want in on the action? Pre-register at racetnseries.com. That's racetnseries.com. For more information, visit RaceTN Series on Facebook and Instagram. The most exciting ATV and motorcycle racing goes down on March 23rd at the Hyder Burks Ag Center for the first time ever. Don't miss it.
Buckeye Home Medical Equipment, serving you since 1984. For all of your in-home durable medical equipment needs, including oxygen, CPAPs, BiPAPs, power wheelchairs, and so much more. Convenient locations across the Upper Cumberland. Visit whybuckeye.com today for additional store locations and information.
Sonia Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential and multifamily, land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonia handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland since 1990. You can reach Sonia Brown at 931-979-7145. Sonia Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop. Fire and Vine is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Clint Connor is your local auctions expert. With full service from start to finish, the Exit Crossroads Auction Group are here to make the process easy for you. Visit crossroadsauctiongroup.com for more details and current auctions. Clint Connor, your local auctions expert, is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Delicious Pan Pizza is Domino's best-kept secret. With locations in Smithville, Sparta, Livingston, Allgood, and 2 in Cookeville, delicious pan and hand-tossed pizza, pasta, and more is never far away. Use the Domino's app to take care of your game day eats today. Domino's is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student-athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They're also proud to sponsor the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back here in the Murphy Center. Our halftime scores. We welcome you into the Happy Hiller halftime show. It is 23-11. Pickett County on top by 12 points after the first half of action. Joined by Casey Bolden. My name is Jacob Vincent. Noah McKay in the booth as well as we start to get ready for the second half. Halftime right now. A pretty good first half for Pickett County. Wouldn't call it really good, but the good thing right now is, well, Moore County is shooting 8% from the field. They have only made 2 field goals. They both came in the first quarter, Casey.
Yeah, a lot of that's credited to the Pickett County defense, Jacob. Really getting after them on the defensive end of the court, getting hands out in passing lanes, swatted a bunch of balls away, guarding the perimeter really good, but also like the post defense inside, specifically from Reeder.
Yeah.
As Fletcher tried to get in there and she's trying to get her off feet, off balance, trying to draw a foul. Reeder's done a fantastic job of staying vertical with her hands up, not taking the bait, keeping her feet on the floor. Playing fantastic defense in there.
Well, their main 3 players in Katie Fletcher, Ellie Graham, and Madison Dingler have all scored double digits with the exception of Katie Fletcher in the semifinal game against Greenfield. Graham and Dingler both were in double digits, and none of them have a field goal yet. They only have free throws in that first half so far, as they haven't been able to find a bucket. Now, like Noah said in that first half, hopefully the lid comes off of the rim in the second half as Pickett County will go down to that side of the rim. But Pickett County offensively slowed it down a little bit. Obviously, Emmy Lowe came out with 2 fouls. They will get her back in the second half. But when they switched to that 2-3 zone as well, they didn't find as much success in the second half. Started to find a few buckets, a few free throws in there as well.
You know, I think about the first half, and I think about Ella Kate Kiesland. She stepped out. She knocked down a couple from the perimeter. Jacob, she's a senior. This is her very last game wearing a Bobcats uniform, and so you see her playing with an extra gear here tonight, playing with a little extra energy and emotion. Also, Allie Amonette had a big rebound there in the first half to keep a possession alive. So those 2 seniors trying to make sure they do all they can so that they can make the sweet ride back to Byrdstown.
This is the Happy Hiller halftime show. Our halftime score 23-11. We take a deeper look into the stats. The leading scorer right now for Pickett County is Ella Kiesling with 8 points. She is 3 of 6 from the field. She has knocked down 2 triples in the first half. She's played really well. Zoe Nicholas has 4 points. She has 5 rebounds and 2 assists in the first half. Addie Lowe off the bench has been great, and she has been great in the last 2 games. She's got 6 points, 4 rebounds, and she picked up a couple of fouls there, so she had to come out, but she also had to steal all of that done in just 8 minutes of play. And again, Emmy Lowe only played in 5 minutes there in that first half. She picked up 2 fouls, so they'll be getting her back in the second half. For Moore County, they were 2 of 24 from the field. They were 0 for 6 in the second quarter from the field, and they have just not been able to find their offense so far. The saving grace for them right now is they got to the free throw line, and they went 5 of 8 from the free throw line in that first half, and they're only down by 12 points.
Yeah.
I mean, you're shooting 8%, you're still within the game.
If you're Coach Chad Spencer, I think what I'm talking about at halftime, Jacob, we can't shoot the ball any worse than we did in the first half. And so that thing is going to start going. I look for them to drive it into the basket, try to get contact, go to the free throw line, start seeing the ball go in the hole, and give themselves a little more confidence here. But you're only down 12 points here. You played probably as poor a half as you could have played. You're still sticking around.
They trailed yesterday at halftime against Greenfield 20-16, outscored Greenfield in the third quarter 16-5 to take a 7-point advantage, and then only allowed Greenfield to score 3 points in the fourth quarter. This is a good Moore County defense. We've seen that so far against this high-powered Pickett County offense. If you're Pickett County, you got to know they're going to make a run. How do you limit that in the second half?
I think you got to continue to get high-level guard play from Nicholas and Aminette, or make it Nicholas and Lowe here in the start of the second half. They've been fantastic all year, Jacob. Really what I consider one of the best combination of guards in the Upper Cumberland. They're going to have to take care of the basketball. I feel like they're going to try to get Callie Reeder involved out on the block as well. Look for Kiesland to spot up around the perimeter. We talked about it already. She's hot in the first half. Look for her to make a big contribution here in the second half. Hey, you're only up 12. I'm sure Coach Smith is talking about got to close this game out. On the defensive end, you got to bring your lunch pail every possession. Protect the basketball and play Lady Bobcat basketball. And if they can do all those things, Jacob, I like their chances here in the second half.
Led by as many as 13 in the first half. They're up by 12 right now. It's 23-11. We got about 6 minutes to go until the second half will get underway. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the second half on the other side. This has been the Happy Hiller Halftime Show. Our score, 23-11 here at halftime. You're listening to the 1A State Championship game presented by Livingston Regional Hospital and the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Frontier Chevrolet is ready to get you into your next vehicle and are proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on nearly all vehicles below 80,000 miles. View inventory online at www.caseychevy.com, including the brand new Chevy Trax and Traverse, or stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway today. Remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye.
TLT Sports Performance is home to skill-specific training where top athletes learn how to reach their full potential. Visit TLT Sports Performance on Facebook for more information. TLT Sports Performance, where the athletes of tomorrow train today.
I'm looking for someone who can keep me comfortable, stay here for the long run, and definitely not high maintenance. Not right. Absolutely not. This one looks perfect.
Find your perfect match with Hiller. Get a free UV light with select new HVAC systems, 50% off a descaler with new tankless water heaters, or free surge protection with a new whole home generator.
Like that one too.
Hone and develop your skills on the court with professional basketball player development from Legacy Athletics. Call 931-303-3356 or follow them on Instagram at legacy_athletics or on Twitter at jwinningham25 for more information today. Legacy Athletics, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Steel Technologies has been part of the Rutherford County community for over 35 years. Their plants in Murfreesboro and Smyrna include over 150 teammates who process coils, metal sheets, and blanks for customers across North America. Steel Tech's Smyrna and Murfreesboro plants are expanding, and they need teammates to join their team. With openings including machine and forklift operators, truck drivers, and more, they have the position for you with competitive wages and monthly bonus opportunities. For more information and to apply online, scan the QR code on your screen now. Steel Tech is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Steel Tech. Faith, family, Steel Tech.
Welcome back to the Murphy Center. Pickett County with a 23-11 lead. We tell you about our friends at Low Leasing and Storage. Low Leasing and Storage has several storage options in North Byrdstown to fit your needs. Call Denton Lowe at 931-267-2885 for more information today. And also the Lowe family with 4L HDD Utility Construction. They provide all your underground needs from gas, sewer, water, telephone, and fiber, predominantly serving commercial needs. Call 4L HDD at 931-267-2885 for more information. We appreciate the entire Lowe family for being great sponsors to us all year long here at UCRKC.
Absolutely. They partnered with us all season long, and so if you've got storage needs, whether it's store your boat, your RV, some furniture temporarily, your bike, make sure you give our friends at Low Leasing and Storage an opportunity. And, guys, that goes for all the sponsors here this afternoon. If you've got a buying decision, there's a lot of partners here that have made an investment into the athletes here of the Upper Cumberland. So when you've got a purchasing decision, think about all the sponsors here on UCR.
Absolutely, including First Choice Family Care. First Choice Family Care are your local providers of complete family care for all ages, including physical and wellness checks along with x-rays. First Choice Family Care is proud to support the Lady Bobcats and Bobcats on and off the floor. 8% shooting for Moore County in that first half. You can look at that one of two ways, guys. You can look at that as a plus for Pickett, that the defense has been great. The con could be if they start hitting some of these shots, it's only a 12-point game, and that could get really tight really quickly here in a championship game.
Well, it's a Moore County team that has shot a lot of threes so far in the first half, but didn't shoot them particularly well. You mentioned only 8%. They've only hit 4 threes against Clay County. They only hit 4 threes against Greenfield. They don't necessarily make a lot of threes, but they're trying to shoot it to get it back in this game, and they're probably going to have to here in the second half, because for Pickett County, they also get Emmy Lowe back in the second half. Picked up 2 fouls early on, only played 5 minutes of the first half. So it's kind of a converse thing for Pickett County. Yeah, they're only shooting 8%, but they're also getting Emmy Lowe back on the both defensive and offensive side.
We've talked about it all season long, Rusty and I have. This first 3 minutes coming out of halftime here, the Lady Bobcats have traditionally going to have a nice little spurt here. Coach Smith making some adjustments at halftime, and so we'll see what kind of energy that they're able to bring here in the second half. We'll see what kind of game-winning plays they're able to create here in the first 3 minutes of the basketball game. See if they can figure out ways to continue to close out here on the defensive end and continue to stretch out this lead.
We are the only outlet, by the way, in the entire Upper Cumberland that is streaming this game in any way, shape, or form. The only local outlet streaming this game is Upper Cumberland Reporter. Nobody else has a local feed. Anywhere else you're listening to guys who have no idea what they're talking about with these two teams. Just going to be 100% honest. So we welcome you in. Great crowd tuning in here for this audio-only broadcast, and we appreciate TSSAA for letting us be here this afternoon.
It's been a fun game so far. 23-11. We're about 30 seconds to go before the second half gets underway. Of course, our presenting sponsor, Livingston Regional Hospital, we really appreciate them. They have been the presenting sponsor all week long for Pickett County basketball, and a huge help for making it possible for us to broadcast these games and bring you all of them for Pickett County Lady Bobcats in this week. So we appreciate Livingston Regional Hospital this week, as well as all the other sponsors that we have talked about this week. We couldn't do it without all of them, so we appreciate you guys. And of course, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We got one more half of action to go. It's 23-11. Pickett County, I believe, will be starting out with the basketball first, moving from right to left. Moore County moving from left to right. Emmy Lowe, Zoe Nicholas, Allie Eminette, Ella Kiesling, and Callie Reeder on the court right now for Pickett County. The starters the same for both sides. And of course, even with the long halftime of 15 minutes, we're still in a TV timeout.
It is not a media timeout. It is a TV timeout.
It is a TV timeout.
On behalf of the media, we don't need it.
Any of us.
We do not need it.
Any of us.
And, guys, I feel sorry for anybody in Byrdstown who's not here today. I would say every store is closed up there. You can't probably find anything open because they're all here.
I'm not advocating for it, but if you wanted to rob a bank, you've got about a 2-hour window right now to make it happen in Byrdstown because they're all here.
We're underway here in the second half of action. Emmy Lowe starts out with the basketball over to Nicholas on the right wing. Dump into the corner. Kiesling for a three, and she knocks it down as Ella Kiesling gets the scoring started in the second half. with a Birdies Lounge 3, and she's got 11 points on the day.
The senior going to step out and knock another one down. Kieslin's starting to heat up here from the perimeter.
Ella Kiesling has only scored 5 points here in the tournament. Here comes a three that finally falls for Moore County. Katie Fletcher on the other end. At some point, they were going to hit one. They finally do, and they answer right back. It's 26-14. Now Nicholas skips to Emmy Lowe, penetrates inside, bounce pass out to Amonette on the left wing. Amonette will bring it around. Emmy Lowe with the basketball again. 7:18 to play here in the third quarter. Nicholas on the right wing. Nicholas kicks in the corner. Another Kiesling three. In and out that time. Rebound Reeder. Blocked from behind by Fletcher. Trying to go back up, and she is fouled. And finally, Pickett County will have some free throws. Callie Reeder will be shooting 2 from the Kiesling Insurance free throw line.
Nice activity that time, guys, from Reeder. She came over, got the offensive rebound, got her shot blocked, stayed after it. Going to be rewarded here with a couple of free throws.
You can tell everything kind of calms down offensively for Pickett when Emmy Lowe is out there controlling the basketball. Everybody goes to a more natural position. They play with more confidence because they're at their normal spots.
I'm Jacob Vincent, joined by Noah McKay and Casey Bolden for today's broadcast on UCR. Make sure you give us a like and a share, and keep those comments coming along as well. Pickett County now 2 of 4 from the Kiesling Insurance free throw line as Callie Reeder went 1 for 2. They lead it by 13, 27-14. Moore County with the basketball. This is Dingler into the corner. It goes to Harder. Back top of the key. Fletcher open for another three. And that one does not go. But a rebound by Graham inside. She'll go back up and in. And the first 2 buckets that they have taken, they have made. And that 8% shooting percentage, we talked about it, is not there anymore. Now Emmy Lowe with the basketball for Pickett County up against the teeth of the defense. Throws to Nicholas on the right wing. Dumps it down low. Reeder in the post. Steps through the double team. Blocked away. Picks the basketball up. Trying to get some space. And she is fouled again. And that is going to be the second foul called on Katie Fletcher inside. And this is where they have the advantage. Katie Fletcher and Ellie Graham have the size advantage on Callie Reeder.
Good job by Reeder to fight for that offensive rebound and get that call. Some foul trouble for Moore County would really help out Pickett.
They inbound here to Emmy Lowe, top of the perimeter. They're up 27-16. Now Nicholas on the right wing, penetrating through the defense of the zone. Off to Reeder. She traveled before the pass. It'll be a turnover by Pickett County, and that's one thing that Pickett County has struggled with so far in this game. Now 9 turnovers on the game.
And it's only a 1-point difference from halftime, but the crowd's back in the game right now. It's actually the same score it was at halftime. So 1-point difference. I'm right. Math is not my strong suit, but the crowd's back in it. Pickett's just got to withstand the run here.
Dingler lost it out of bounds. They're going to say Pickett County touched it last. It'll stay with Moore County on the left baseline. Moore County trying to win their first ever state title. Pickett County trying to win their 6th and move into a tie for 8th place in most state championships in school history in the state of Tennessee. They finally get the basketball in after the inbounds. Fletcher catches top of the key, throws to Graham on the right wing. Puts a dribble down with the left hand. Back out to Dingler with 6:17 on the timer. Dingler gets a screen. Will take it right side. Here is Harder with the basketball. Harder puts it on the deck, picked up by Amonette, almost had it knocked free, and got a pass over to Fletcher. Skip pass now over to Audrey Harder, drives it inside, lost it, finds the hands of Dingler though. She'll put it up with the right, couldn't get it to fall, and a rebound down to Emmy Lowe now for Pickett County. 5:58 to go in the third. Baseball pass ahead to Nicholas on the right wing, into the front court, bounce pass to Kiesling, off to Emmy Lowe. Lowe on the top of the key will reset the offense. Still a 2-3 zone here for Moore County. They've gone into that and have limited this Pickett County offense for the most part. They're up by 11 still, though. Nicholas on the right side, stepping into the defense. Down low, Reeder, a good pass, but it's picked off by Graham, and a foul is called on Callie Reeder. So Callie Reeder now picks up her second foul. Emmy Lowe, Callie Reeder, and Addie Lowe all with 2 fouls. As the sub is going to come in, Sazanoff checks in for Audrey Harder for Moore County. 5:37 to play here in the third quarter. A little bit of pressure put on here by the Bobcats.
And that's a foul that they just didn't need in that situation. A frustration foul after giving up a rebound. Just don't reach in, get back and play defense.
Now Dingler brings it ahead. She drives it in, kicks it out on the wing. Sazanoff a 3 on the way. That one does not go. Rebound, though, down to Graham, who puts it back up and in. And Ellie Graham now has 6 points and makes it a 9-point game, 27-18. And Moore County getting back into this basketball game. They trail by as many as 13. Lowe will throw it out to Nicholas into the corner. Kiesling for another 3 try.
Bang.
Nothing but net for Ella Kiesling as she throws a tray in the air.
Gunner guns and bang again for Ella Kate Kiesling. She's going to get some love over from the bench as we go here into the timeout.
Full timeout taken by Moore County. 5:07 to play in the third quarter. Pickett County leads 30-18. And what a shot there by Ella Kiesling. Her 4th Birdies Lounge 3 of the game.
Critical shot there. Moore County gets it to single digits. That's a big mental jump, too. The crowd is really going crazy. And what do? You go down the other end, pass, tray, and get it back to a 12-point lead. That's a big possession for the Lady Bobcats, showing some resiliency as they've done all tournament long.
And it's their senior leadership coming from Ella Kate Kiesling. That's where they're kind of getting this engine from here offensively. She's stepping out around the perimeter. cranking it with absolute confidence. Good-looking rotation on the ball. She's a big part of the basketball game here tonight.
She's a good shooter. She shoots at 40% from downtown, has not had the best tournament until this state championship game. Only 4 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal against Cloudland in the quarterfinal victory. Did not play a whole lot against Wayne County as Addie Lowe came in and played a lot for her. Just 1 rebound and 1 steal, and now she's getting the scoring going, and she now has 14 points in the contest to lead the way for Pickett County. Once again, full timeout on the floor, and it is kind of somewhat of a media timeout. 5:07 to play here in the third quarter. But for Pickett County, you mentioned it, Noah, they're taking the punches of Moore County. That's a big shot to give a punch right back. You got to keep on trading those blows, and at some point you got to get a stop.
Yeah, it is, and that's the thing. You knew that Moore County was going to come out and start to make some more shots. They have. The field goal percentage has doubled. It's now 16% for the Raiderettes, but they played good enough defense that they're still in this ball game. This is a pivotal point in the game. When you're at that 12-point mark, you make a couple of shots, it becomes insurmountable. They make a couple of shots, it's a dogfight. So I think this is probably a smart timeout for the Raiderettes. They try to get something drawn up properly. And by the way, I want to tell you about our friends, of course, at Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. Been with us all week long here at the state tournament. We appreciate Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. Visit whybuckeye.com. They're all throughout the Upper Cumberland and beyond, here to serve our community. They want to wish good luck to the Lady Bobcats here over the last 13 minutes or so of this Class Single A season. And right now they got the 12-point lead.
One stat I've started to keep track of is when we've gotten to these media timeouts, they have turned it into a media timeout, by the way. That's why it's lasted so much longer. It was a timeout taken by Moore County, but it's at 5:07, so they just turned it into a media timeout. In the first media timeout, it was 5-3. Pickett County led by 2. In the second media timeout, Pickett led by 8, 16-8. They now lead by 12, 30-18. So they are continually building on their lead as we keep on hitting those media timeouts. We'll get one more with under 5 to play in the fourth quarter.
Not the only championship game we have tonight, Jacob Vincent. One more coming up, 8:30. Last girls basketball game of the year. We're going to be here for it.
The last girls basketball game, you mentioned, of the year. Last one today as well. We got baseball and softball coming up next week. Obviously, those seasons are underway, but we've got broadcasts coming up on Monday and Tuesday.
Of course, it's Upperman Dyersburg tonight at 8:30. And, yeah, we got baseball Monday and Tuesday. Back here to the Glass House, 9:30 a.m. Wednesday morning, Cavalier basketball.
Underway again here out of the timeout. Moore County with the basketball. Dingler cut off inside. Somehow got a pass out to Sazanoff. Around it comes to Fletcher on the left wing. And Pickett County doing a better job of getting out on those three-point shooters until Graham gets a pass inside who puts it up and in.
Nice leverage that time by Graham. She was able to post up Kiesland. They found her in there. Moore County trying to make a little run here. They've cut it back to 10.
Makes it 30-20, 4:35 to play here in the third quarter. We knew Moore County was going to make a run. Emmy Lowe has the basketball now for the Bobcats. Off to Nicholas on the right wing. Nicholas will bring it back to Lowe, top of the key. She jabs, hands it off to Nicholas again, takes it left side. Over to Emmy Lowe on a flare screen. Lowe looking inside, throws it into Reeder, catches the pass, goes up, and she is fouled. And Callie Reeder will be at the Kiesling Insurance free throw line.
Guys, Coach Brent Smith here in the second half, pounding the rock down inside to Reeder. She's a little undersized in there, but fantastic footwork. She caught it with her back to the bucket, made a power move. She's going to the Kiesling Insurance free throw line here to try to stretch out this 10-point lead.
And it's nothing but net on the first one. They've got a camera underneath the basket that actually still had the light on for when they did the sideline hit during the media timeout. They finally turned it off right before Reeder took the free throw. I was kind of wondering if they would leave that on or not.
State tournament, state championship game. It's just a little bit different. And I mentioned all the pageantry.
2 good free throws for Callie Reeder. Extends the lead back to 12, 32-20. Dingler now ahead for Moore County, off to Sazanoff. On the right side, it's turned over. Kiesling comes up with a steal. Kiesling takes it ahead 1-on-2. Kiesling in amongst the trees and finds it anyways. Threw it up there and got it to fall. How about Ella Kiesling, the senior, with 16 points today?
She knows it's going to be the last time she puts that jersey on. Playing a little extra inspired here in the third quarter.
And a turnover by Moore County, a double dribble. It's now a 14-point lead, the biggest of the day so far for Pickett County with 3:55 to play in the third. Emmy Lowe will slowly walk it up across the timeline. Lowe looking right side. Throws a bounce pass off to Nicholas, who comes to catch it. Inside it goes to Reeder. Back to Emmy Lowe, cutting to the basket through 2 defenders and finishes anyways. Emmy Lowe gets her second bucket of the day.
Tough take for Emmy Lowe, and now they're starting to roll downhill. Mentioned pivotal moments out of the timeout. Bobcats on a run.
Up by 16 with 3:27 to play here in the third quarter. Harder, hands off Fletcher. Now on the left wing, Sazanoff. Sazanoff on the left wing, free throw line extended. We'll throw to Graham, top of the key, right back to Sazanoff for a triple try. That one goes, and a big shot for Emma Sazanoff and Moore County to cut the lead back to 13, 36-23.
It's a big shot for Moore County. Their backs are against the wall, still down 13, but they've hit some big buckets in this third quarter.
Amonette tried to throw it inside. Not a good pass, and it's stolen away. Graham now in the transition, trying to step through, and stolen right back by Reeder. Ahead to Lowe. Lowe inside, dumps it off Amonette, puts it up and in for two. Allie Amonette into the scorebook for the first time tonight, and they're up by 15.
Nice flip pass that time from Emerson Lowe. She saw Amonette running in transition. Fantastic dime.
And it started with a great play by her to disrupt that dribble. It led to the steal for Reeder.
Now at the other end, Sazanoff for Moore County gets good position inside, kicks it back out. Harder a three ball from the right wing. That one does not go, and a long rebound in the hands of the Bobcats. Here comes Callie Reeder. She brings it ahead off to Lowe now right side with 2:24 remaining in the third. Lowe, skip past Nicholas, top of the key, penetrates, dumps it off. Amonette's wide open, puts it up and in again. How about this offense from Pickett County in the third? And they're up by 17 with 2:12 to go.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it in the air? Casey Bolden, Pickett County rolling now.
Nicholas got a roll of dimes in her pocket as she's dishing them out here in the third quarter.
Come on.
We got a foul called off the ball inside, either on Nicholas or Reeder. And I think they get Zoe Nicholas.
We finally had some rhythm in the game, and we call a little ticky-tack call just to remember we have dudes in stripes.
Zoe Nicholas tagged with her first foul. Moore County inbounds inside. Graham drives it in and through the traffic, puts it up and in for two. Ellie Graham has played really well here in the third quarter. She's now up to 10 points on the ball game.
Really like Ellie Graham. She's athletic. She's gritty and tough. She's not wanting to go down here without a fight.
She had 17 and 16 in the two games here in the state tournament so far. Down low, great pass to Reeder, but somehow got the ball knocked away. Got it back anyways and puts it up and in. Callie Reeder's first field goal of the second half.
She's smiling right now, guys. She bullied her way to the bucket, able to convert.
She has had a great state tournament. It's back to a 17-point lead with 90 seconds to play in the third. Kick out on the right wing. Three ball coming from Harder. Does not go. Long rebound in the hands of Sazanoff, who puts it off the window and down. Just bounced right down to her. Nobody boxed her out, and she's got 5 points off the bench.
Yeah, right wing three that bounces off the front of the iron, goes straight back. It's an awkward angle. Pickett actually a pretty good position. Just bad luck that time.
Nicholas, a pass fake, tried to get it down low to Reeder. Good defense by Moore County. They steal it away, but stolen back by the Bobcats. Here's Nicholas, 10-foot floater. No good. Got her own rebound. Puts it on the deck, trying to kick it back out. Amonette, top of the key, is going to bring it back out. 58 seconds to play here in the third. Coach Smith barking out instructions and being able to stand up here in the championship game as opposed to the semifinals yesterday when they got the win against Wayne County. Emmy Lowe on the drive, and 5 seconds is called. Two subs coming in for the Lady Bobcats. Addie Lowe, Kaylee Tompkins in for Allie Amonette and Zoe Nicholas. With 48 seconds to go in the third quarter after the turnover by Pickett County, it will be Moore County basketball. Pickett County outscoring Moore County here in the third quarter. The offenses have come to life, 19-16. Now Dingler ahead with 41 seconds for Moore County. They trail by 15, 42-27. Harder on the right wing for the Raiderettes. Will throw it right baseline. Sazanoff thought about the deep two. Takes it inside underneath the basket. Missed it. We got her own rebound. Back up, no. Rebound down. Falling down, and Emmy Lowe's got it. Pulls it out of there through some traffic. 20 seconds to go.
Got
down
numbers.
low. Tompkins dumps it off. Kiesling, shot fake, and finishes. Ella Kiesling, have yourself a day.
Extra pass there, guys. We've talked about it all season. Lady Bobcats unselfish showed right there.
Sazanoff hits a three at the other end. How about these offenses in the third quarter? 3 seconds to go. Up ahead. Kiesling a three. Oh, that would have sent the roof off the place in Byrdstown. It does not go, but Pickett County's got a 14-point lead at the end of three. 8 minutes to go in the championship game. It's 44-30. Pickett County trying to win their 6th gold ball in school history. You're listening to the 1A State Championship presented by Livingston Regional Hospital on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate, quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine Team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. First Choice Family Care are local providers of complete family care for all ages, including physical and wellness checks along with x-rays. First Choice Family Care is your local stop for primary and urgent care, along with sports physicals, lab services, and more. Visit firstchoicebirdstown.com or call 931-864-3232 for more information today. First Choice Family Care is proud to support the Lady Bobcats and Bobcats on and off the floor.
Back here in the Glass House as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of action. It'll still be a little bit longer as, again, we are in a media stoppage right now. 44-30, what a third quarter by Pickett County. And you could say the same thing for Moore County, but Pickett County still outscored them in that third quarter as they put up 21 points to the 19 by Moore County.
Guys, again, fantastic effort here tonight. Ella Kate Kiesland, the only Lady Bobcat here in double figures. She's got 18 as she's here in her senior season. The last 8 minutes of her career here. Let's see if she can help the Lady Bobcats close it out. They've got gold on their mind.
Moore County will have the basketball first on the court right now for the Lady Bobcats. Ella Kiesling, Emmy Lowe, Kaylee Tompkins, Addie Lowe, and Callie Reeder on the bench. Allie Eminet and Zoe Nicholas getting a rest. Again, for Pickett County, they only play a 7-man rotation. Moore County only plays a 6-man rotation. And Sazonov off the bench has been huge in the second half. She's got 8 points alone in the third quarter. Been a huge boost off the bench.
Yeah, the Moore County's offense, we didn't think it would stay stagnant for long. They're already up to 25% shooting, which way up from 9%. They're starting to hit shots all over the place. Pickett County did as well, but if you're the Lady Bobcats, this becomes a lot more less stressful if you get some stops on the defensive end.
Moore County starts out with the basketball first here in the fourth quarter of action. 8 minutes to go to decide a winner here in the 1A state title game. Pickett County trying to go 6 for 6 when they have reached the state title in school history. The clock has not started here in the fourth quarter. It finally does, and they're going to have to run it down. We've got it right. It should be at 7:49.
For one time, I have it right, and they have it wrong.
Noah McKay was paying attention. Let's see how close we actually get here.
I bet it's not.
They're trying to inbound the basketball. They put it down. They're still running it. 7:54, 3, 2, 1, 0.
One more. Stop
49.
it.
48. So you're off by a second.
No, they were off by a second. Let's be clear here. I'm right on this one.
7:48. Moore County will inbound here from the left baseline. 44-30. Pickett County leads by 14. Hey, please give us a like, give us a share. Callie Reeder almost just came up with a steal. Fletcher's got it on the right wing. Throws it to Graham now at the elbow. Graham, turnaround jumper on the way. Does not go. Rebound tipped around. Reeder trying to pick it up and does. And finds Addie Lowe in the process. Emmy Lowe will bring it ahead now for the Lady Bobcats. They lead by 14 here in the fourth quarter of the 1A state championship. Trying to win their first since 1989. Emmy Lowe, the crossover, dribble drive, and an offensive foul is called.
Terrible.
How is that an offensive foul, Casey?
Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's the same official that came and got an offensive foul early. As you know, she's going to protect the basketball. Caught the defender that time. Looked like the defense created most of the contact. Not a big fan of that one.
If we live in a world where you can't drive the lane, we're not playing basketball anymore.
She jumped up in the air.
She
was in the air and tagged for an offensive foul. Driving. Now Dingler traveled, but she turned it over anyways. It was stolen away by Callie Reeder. 44-30, 7:07 to play here in the fourth quarter, and Emmy Lowe slowly walking the basketball up the court and across the timeline.
Coach Brent Smith going to be real deliberate here, guys.
And Moore County's come out of the zone. They're now in a man-to-man defense.
Well, I'm a little bit different, but you couldn't pay me $1,000 to take a shot here. No shot clock. Let's just dribble around for the next 6 minutes, 50 seconds of party tonight in Byrdstown.
And we saw that yesterday in the Wayne County game. They got a lead by just 2 points, and they did the same thing. They're up by 14 right now. And another stoppage and another conversation. Oh, and warning is going to be called on Moore County. A bench warning on Moore County.
His coach was out of his coaching box.
Guys,
and they have been hammering that in the state tournament.
We've had more bench warnings in this tournament than I've ever seen in my entire life.
And guys, here's the reality. Play on the other end of the court, way away. It's just not involved in the basketball game. Don't like that one at all either.
And it's against Moore County, just to be fair. We're on both sides here.
And for his case, you also cannot hear on the other side. Emmy Lowe steps through, puts up a jumper, and got it to go. Emmy Lowe with 6 points makes it a 16-point lead. Now ahead, Fletcher on the right wing, a deep 2 on the way. That one goes. Her foot was on the line. Katie Fletcher now with 7 points, cuts it to 46-32. That should be a 2. They put a 3 on the board. Her foot was definitely on the line.
Definitely on the line. They called it a 3. Let's see. If that stays, that's big.
They drop it. Well, now
they actually went the wrong way. It's going to go to 32. They put 36 on the board right now. It's not.
The score is very wrong on the scoreboard here in the Murphy Center. It is 46-32. Emmy Lowe on the drive, finishes again.
Emmy Lowe trying to take over the basketball game, guys, here in the fourth quarter. Trying to put the team on her back, get them to gold.
48-32 now, 5:46 to play in the fourth. They've got 48-36 on the board. Moore County's going to be upset. Here comes a three by Fletcher. It does not go, and it's rebounded by Pickett County. Emmy Lowe is tripped up, and I wondered if they were going to call a foul. A defender went underneath their legs, and the near side official. They need to fix this score. Yeah, they do. It's 48-36. It should be 48-32.
It's a 16-point game, not a 12-point game right now.
I'm surprised Coach Smith that he's trying to get the attention of the official, and now a timeout's going to be taken, a 30-second timeout taken by Moore County. It still says 48-36 on the board. That is a 4-point differential. We are in the state tournament, folks, and we have the score wrong on the scoreboard. Well, fortunately, we're here at UCR, and we have it correct. 5:35 to play here in the fourth quarter. It's 48-32. And they're still trying to get it figured out. 30-second timeout taken by Moore County to try to figure some things out. It's a big lead by Pickett County now. And they finally bring it down to 32. They finally got it figured out just after a couple of possessions. Took them a while. 5:35 to go in the ball game. This is not a media timeout, so probably the next stoppage closest to 5 minutes, under 5 minutes, will be the media timeout in the final one of the game. Pickett County leads by 16, 48-32. They will have the basketball out of the timeout taken by Moore County. And Emmy Lowe has had back-to-back buckets now here in the fourth quarter to extend the lead to 16. She gets the inbounds with 5:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. She lost it, loose on the ground, dives on it, got it off to Reeder. They got to get it ahead quickly. They throw it to Nicholas. Still haven't brought it across. They finally do. Nicholas with two defenders in front of her. Pass fake. Now we'll throw it to Lowe. Lowe on the top of the key, drives it left side, stops at the free throw line, gives back off to Nicholas out of the top of the perimeter. And Emmy Lowe will just hold it out near half court now. Defender in front of her is Dingler. Trying to drive, trying to get some separation. She gets some penetration, and a 5-second violation is called. And Coach Smith thought she got a little bit of penetration there to try to get away from the 5-second call.
Coach Smith wanted a hand on the dribbler that time, kind of rerouted Lowe, didn't get it. It's going to be a turnover.
5:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Still a 16-point lead for Pickett County. Sazanoff to Fletcher, top of the key, inside Graham. Great position, but blocked from behind by Tompkins. Kaylee Tompkins threw the left hand up there and got all ball.
Tompkins on the block party here with 4:45 to go.
Emmy Lowe drives inside, kicks on the wing. Reeder right back out to Tompkins, and around it comes to Emmy Lowe again. Lowe drives through the teeth of the defense inside, and there's finally a call. As Emmy Lowe threw the scoop shot up there. I don't think they're going to count the basket. It'll be called on the floor. The foul is called on Sazanoff, reaching over. Sazanoff picks up her second foul, and there is the media timeout. The final media timeout of the game, and Pickett County leads by 16, 48-32 with 4:38 to go in the contest. You're listening to the 1A State Championship presented by Livingston Regional Hospital on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
The Race TN Series is coming to Cookeville on March 23rd. See the best indoor and ATV motorcycle racing on the dirt at the Heidelbergs Ag Center, with practice starting at 2 and main heat starting at 6. Pit passes are just $20, so make your plans now. Want in on the action? Pre-register at racetnseries.com. That's racetnseries.com. For more information, visit Race TN Series on Facebook and Instagram. The most exciting ATV and motorcycle racing goes down on March 23rd at the Heidelbergs Ag Center for the first time ever. Don't miss it.
Buckeye Home Medical Equipment, serving you since 1984. For all of your in-home durable medical equipment needs, including oxygen, CPAPs, BiPAPs, power wheelchairs, and so much more. Convenient locations across the Upper Cumberland. Visit whybuckeye.com today for additional store locations and information.
Welcome back to the Murphy Center. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats are on the doorstep of a Class Single A state championship. 4:38 to go in the ball game. They lead by 16 over Moore County. We want to thank our friends at Lowe Leasing and Storage for being one of the sponsors on tonight's game. Lowe Leasing and Storage has several storage options in North Byrdstown to fit your needs. Call Denton Lowe at 931-267-2885 for more information, along with 4L HDD Utility Construction. 4L HDD Utility Construction provides for all your underground needs, from gas, sewer, water, telephone, and fiber. Predominantly serving commercial needs. Call 4L HDD at 931-267-2885 for more information. We certainly appreciate the entire Lowe family for being with us all year long. We'll also tell you the Race TN Series is coming back to Cookeville for the first time ever, March 23rd, to kick off their season. Listen to this. Pit passes, $20. General admission, $10. High octane, motorcycle, and ATV racing on the dirt at the Hyder Burks Ag Center in Cookeville. Again, March 23rd, the Race TN Series. Visit them on Facebook and Instagram for more information.
Final media timeout of the night has been taken. 4:38 to go to decide a winner in this one, and Pickett County leads by 16. The possession arrow in favor of the Bobcats. 2 timeouts left for Moore County, all 5 left for Pickett County. 2 team fouls called on the Raiderettes and just 1 so far on the Lady Bobcats. Still a few seconds left here in the media timeout as the officials will wait for the signal from the man on the scores table to give to the officials on the court. And then it will be ready for action. Pickett County getting ready to inbound the basketball underneath their own basket on the right baseline. Make sure you give us a like if you haven't done so already on the stream. Keep those comments coming along. Give us a share as well. The inbound to Reeder at the top of the key. A deep 2 on the way. Reeder knocks it down. And Pickett County is 3 for 3 here in the fourth quarter. They are 11 for 15 in the second half from the field. Inside the drive by Dingler. She is fouled by Zoe Nicholas. It'll be 2 free throws coming here for Madison Dingler. 4:26 to go in the fourth quarter. It's an 18-point lead, the biggest lead of the day so far for the Lady Bobcats.
And I really appreciate the offense here in the second half, guys. Really sharing the basketball. Lowe's went to work. Reeder's knocked down a couple of shots. Ella Kate Kiesland got a lot of rotational minutes here in the second half. Everybody contributed.
4:26 to go in the contest. Dingler misses the first, got the second one to fall. 50-33, Pickett County leads by 17 points here in the 1A state championship. A little bit of trouble in the backcourt. Addie Lowe hands off to Emmy Lowe. Now we'll bring it ahead across the timeline left side. Picked up by Dingler. Crosses over and put her on the deck. Dumps it off to Addie Lowe down low. Lowe kicks in the corner. Callie Reeder
go
3.
Home.
Bring it up.
Let's go home.
A Birdie's Lounge 3 for Callie Reeder, and Pickett County leads by 20, and everybody's smiling on the floor.
Let's go home. Let's polish it up.
Emerson Lowe putting them on skates on that one, guys.
That was gorgeous. Here is Sazanoff now on the right wing. Moore County trailing by 20 with 3:47 to play and have completely taken out the crowd from Lynchburg. They hit a 3. There's a lot of fans, and that's not a big cheer for hitting a 3. Katie Fletcher now with 10 points in the contest. Zoe Nicholas with the basketball, top of the key, spins on it. Hands it off. Addie Lowe drives, dumps it out to Tompkins, and around it comes to Nicholas. 3:28 to go here in this one. There's 2 hands on the ball handler. That'll be a foul called on Anna Harder as she picks up the foul. How about that crossover by Emmy Lowe? Put Dingler on the floor, drove it inside to Addie Lowe, who kicked in the corner, and Callie Reeder cashed it home.
They just replayed that crossover for Emmy Lowe. That was sick. What a play.
They are still slow-mo replay on the scoreboard. That was awesome. 3:18 to go here in the contest, and Pickett County is holding at half court, and not a whole lot of pressure from Moore County. Now they finally bring it up.
Cue up that Jeopardy music, boys. This thing can take it down for the next 3:08. Polish the goal ball up. It's coming home for the first time since 1989.
They have gone 4 corners, have the Lady Bobcats. They're going to be partying in Byrdstown tonight. Emmy Lowe kicks out to Reeder on the left wing, right back out to Lowe. 2:53 remaining. That pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Dingler in Moore County. And for Moore County, listen, they don't have any seniors. They're going to be back here in the Glass House, if not once, maybe 2 times more.
One problem. So is Pickett County next year.
They got a Pickett County problem.
They're going to be back here, too. Everybody in this classification has a Lady Bobcats problem.
Of course, Pickett County is going to lose Allie Amonette and Ella Kiesling. They're 2 seniors, but they return everybody else. And what a way to go out for those 2 seniors, and especially Ella Kiesling with 18 points to lead the way right now for the Lady Bobcats. Still have the basketball. Kiesling is back in there. She was on the bench. Here she is in the corner, and she turned it over. Tried to throw it back out top. It was deflected and stolen away. Here comes Dingler from Moore County. Bounce pass on the left wing. Put it up and in, and a foul is Sazanoff. She'll be at the line for 1.
Just be careful. Just keep playing defense, and you're fine. The turnovers are what could hurt you in this situation. Pickett County can't afford to get lackadaisical with the basketball. I expect them to lock in. In fact, it wouldn't stun me if you saw a timeout by Brent Smith. Just to take a deep breath here. He's got 5 in his back pocket. Hasn't used one today.
2:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. Sazanoff at the line to complete the 3-point play, and can't get it to go, and Reeder's got another rebound. Callie Reeder has played really well tonight. That is her 8th rebound of the day. She's also got 12 points, close to a double-double. Pass down low to Amonette. 2:20 to go, and they'll pull it back out. 4 corners again. Emmy Lowe, 2 defenders in front, stepping through, looking to pass off. Reeder out near half court, right back to Lowe. 2:13 to go. And again, for Coach Smith, you mentioned it, Noah, he still has all 5 timeouts. Down low underneath the basket is Nicholas, and she brings it all the way back out to half court. They are counting 5 seconds. She gets the pass away with 2 minutes to go. Now Emmy Lowe with 2 defenders in front of her, steps through the double team, and there's the timeout taken by Coach Smith. It'll be a full timeout taken by the Lady Bobcats. And Pickett County's fans come to their feet in a standing ovation. They can feel it. The gold ball is going to get ready to come back to Byrdstown with 1:56 remaining here in the contest.
It certainly is. Our friends at Davidson Custom Builders want to congratulate the Pickett County Lady Bobcats for their upcoming state championship. They're about to have in the next minute and 56 seconds. We appreciate Davidson Custom Builders for being one of the sponsors of tonight's game, just like First Choice. We appreciate First Choice for being with us all year long. First Choice Family Care is your local providers of complete family care for all ages, including physical and wellness checks along with x-rays. First Choice Family Care is proud to support the Lady Bobcats and Bobcats on and off the floor. And last but certainly not least, Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. Visit whybuckeye.com for more information. Jacob Vinson, Casey Bolden, a minute and 56 seconds away from a party tonight. Maybe one of 2, we'll have to wait and see, but the Upper Cumberland's bringing the gold ball home.
Yeah, last year was their hiatus. They decided they didn't want to win one last year. They just didn't want to win one last year. This year, they're back with a vengeance. They're going to win one here in 1A. They're going to have a good chance in 3A as well coming up later tonight at 8:30. 1:56 to go here in the contest out of the timeout taken by Pickett County on the court. Ella Kiesling, Zoe Nicholas, Emmy Lowe, Callie Reeder, and Allie Amonette, the original 5 starters on the floor. They inbound in the backcourt, bring it into the front court, and Pickett County will go into the stall ball with 1:49 remaining. Moore County, fortunately, is not fouling yet, as they only have 3 team fouls.
Great year for Moore County.
It is.
They ran into a buzzsaw today.
They're going to fall to 27-9 and a state runner-up finish for the 3rd time in school history, and now a foul is given by Katie Fletcher. That'll be her 3rd. It is the team's 4th. They will have to foul one more time to start sending Pickett County to the line with 1:34 remaining in the contest.
Don't you worry. We've got complete photo coverage and of highlights to come to the website and social media channels. We've got it from all angles covered. Goose and Rusty handling the coverage right now.
1:32 to go. They inbound for Pickett County. Nicholas trapped on that sideline. She will be fouled, and that'll be the 15th team foul. It's called on Dingler. Dingler picks up her first, and Zoe Nicholas will step to the Kiesling Insurance free throw line for 2 shots with 87 seconds to go in the contest here in the 1A state championship.
Coach Brent Smith, guys, still over there coaching his tail off. 1:27 to go. He's fiery, he's tough. He's still coaching hard over there on the sideline.
Nicholas misses it a little bit short. 4 points on the night so far for Zoe Nicholas. Once again, we will have more broadcast coverage coming up of the Upperman Lady Bees taking on Dyersburg in the 3A state title game. That one starting around 8:30 tonight. Second free throw from the Kiesling Insurance free throw line is up and through. It's a 16-point lead for Pickett County with 1:23 to play here in the championship. Fletcher at 3 on the way. That one does not go. Rebound inside. Amonette's got it. Lost it. Stolen away by Graham. Puts it back up and in for 2. And Ellie Graham with 12 points here in the contest. Moore County trying to get some full court pressure. They throw it ahead. 65 seconds to play here in the game. Emmy Lowe out near half court. Double team comes, steps through, passes off. And now the Byrdstown faithful are on their feet here in the Murphy Center. Nicholas back out to Lowe. 52 seconds to go. Over to Zoe Nicholas, and Coach Smith is already starting to celebrate with his team on the bench.
Guys, you got to feel good for Brent Smith. He's one of the good guys in the Upper Cumberland. Not had a ton of success in Murfreesboro. He's going to change that this year. He's going to get him a state title on his resume.
They got a foul call here on Ella Kiesling as she tried to rip a basketball away from Graham. Addie Lowe and Kaylee Tompkins are going to check in here. And the seniors are going to come out for the final time, and they're going to be gold ball champions. Allie Amonette and Ella Kiesling will head to the bench. 54-40, 38 seconds to go. Moore County brings it ahead. Sazanov off to Graham. Graham inside with the right hand, no. Rebound down to Kaylee Tompkins. Tompkins trying to get it away. Trying to pass it off. She's trapped on the baseline, and a timeout's going to be taken by Pickett County with 25 seconds to go here in the contest. Just to keep possession of the basketball, a 30-second timeout taken by the Lady Bobcats. 25 seconds to go before they get to hoist the gold ball.
Guys, a lot of smiles over on the bench from Pickett County. They're getting a big chant going here. You got to feel great for the community in Byrdstown. It's been a long, dry spell. They've had a ton of success in the 70s, won the championship in the 80s. You see the big statue as you walk into the gym commemorating all those great teams. This team over here on the sideline tonight going to get their name out front of the building.
It's one of the top programs in the state in the girls basketball sport, the sport of girls basketball, and they are resurging back to their rightful place at the top of the mountain here, 25 seconds away.
They won 4 straight titles, tied for a record with Jackson County from 1977 through 1980. They won another one in 1989. This is their 6th time in the state title game. They are going to win their 6th gold ball in school history. A foul was called on Moore County as Emmy Lowe brought it ahead. And Emmy Lowe will have 2 free throws here at the Kiesling Insurance free throw line with 22 seconds to play. Lowe has had a great tournament for Pickett County. Be interested to see who wins the MVP tonight. And guess who else is going to come in? Kylie Wood and Emma Tompkins, the freshman for Pickett County, after this free throw. Callie Reeder checks out for the final time. Lowe, free throw, good again. 2 good free throws for Emmy Lowe as she checks out, a state champion. And now everybody is on the floor. Kylie Wood and Emma Tompkins out there. 20 seconds to go. 56-40 our score. And there is big smiles all over the place. Now a drive and a foul is called as Harder got to the basket, threw it up there for 2, and she will be at the line. And the foul is going to be called on Zoe Nicholas, her 3rd.
And guys, big kudos as well to Tompkins, or Emma Tompkins and Kylie Wood. They're the 8th and 9th people off the bench. They've got to challenge these starters every day. They're working hard in practice. Congratulations to them being able to get in the game here.
Rebound tipped out to Moore County. A 3 on the way, does not go. Long rebound picked up with 9 seconds to play. Fletcher with it, driving into the corner. Sazonov with 5 seconds. Got it to fall, but it's not going to matter. Pickett County inbounds. Pickett County, queens of the 1A classification once again. Final score 56-45. And it's a party in Byrdstown tonight. The 6th state title in school history coming back to Byrdstown, in the first since 1989. Domination tonight for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats by a final score 56-45.
Tremendous performance by Pickett County to come out in a game that they were favored in. You have to come out and take care of business, and they certainly did that tonight. Starting out in that first half, lockdown defense, totally limiting to a 9% field goal percentage, this Moore County Raiderettes team. And then in the second half, Moore County comes out ready to play, but they didn't have enough firepower to hang with the girls from Byrdstown. They started reining them in, inside, outside, and a well-deserved state championship for Brent Smith and the Pickett County Lady Bobcats.
Yeah, you got to feel fantastic for Coach Smith, guys. We talked about it. Long dry spell coming down here. You hear the whispers of, can he get it done down in Murfreesboro? He's proved all of his doubters and all of his haters wrong here this week. Came in, I thought it was his best coaching job of the entire season yesterday. He had them completely locked in and focused here tonight, specifically in the second half, as they withstood that little run from Moore County earlier, kind of cruised in the second half. Congratulations to Coach Brent Smith, Coach Rochelle Mason, all the fans, all the supporters in Byrdstown.
We'll stick around here for the post-game show brought to you by Livingston Regional Hospital. They've got the gold ball and the silver ball out on the table. They've got the hats given to Pickett County as they are champions in 1A. Coach Smith being interviewed right now by the TV crew here in the Murphy Center, and they'll go through all the post-game festivities. They'll name the all-tournament teams as well. What a win tonight for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. Final score 56-45. They are your champions in the 1A classification for the first time since 1989. And the 6th time in school history, they move into a tie for 8th place in the state with 6 gold balls, with Bradford and South Green, the other 2 teams. They are one of the most dominant programs in the state of Tennessee.
They are, and there was a sleeping giant there in Byrdstown. They kept getting here, but weren't able to get over the hump. Weren't able to quite put it together to get those wins in this tournament. This year, it wasn't a lot of succession. Many thought it was going to be Wayne County. 3rd time's the charm. Not so fast. That's not how it works. Pickett County came in and kicked that door down, and they walked in and took over this classification and said they are back at the mountaintop.
Guys, it's been over 3 months now since this Lady Bobcats has dropped a basketball game. And so been red hot lately, dominated in the region or district tournament, dominated in the region tournament, dominated the sectional game. They've been very dominant here over the past 3 or 4 days. Just a fantastic effort from the ball club tonight. fantastic job to all the folks from Byrdstown.
We do need to name a Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game. A few options for it. Ella Kiesling was really good tonight. 18 points, knocked down 4 triples. Callie Reeder had 12. Emmy Lowe had 10 points, was 4 of 4 from the field actually in the contest. Also dropped the player there in the fourth quarter and led to a really, really nice bucket by Callie Reeder. But guys, who are we going with for the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game?
Jacob, you know, the last time you put that jersey on, it means just a little bit more. And so tonight, Ellie Kate Kiesling stepping out around the perimeter, got it going from behind the line. You could see her playing with a little extra energy and passion here tonight. Wasn't going to let her team down and said, hey, I've not had a great tournament, but you can lean into me here tonight. I'm going to carry this basketball team. Shot the ball fantastic. She's the District 7A Defensive MVP. And tonight, Noah McKay, she's going to be the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game.
No question about it. 7 of 11 from the field, 4 of 8 from three-point land. She had those critical threes early, and every time they needed a bucket, they found Ella Kate Kiesling. She made a big triple. I'm right there with you. She's the player of the game tonight.
They're going through the all-tournament teams right now. A couple of players from Moore County, as Ellie Graham named the first one, and Madison Dingler, the second one. Coming up, we're going to see a few players from Pickett County being named to the all-tournament team. Emmy Lowe is the first one off of the Lady Bobcats team named to the all-tournament team tonight. As once again, we continue on with our Livingston Regional Hospital post-game show. Once again, a huge shout-out and appreciation to all of the sponsors for making this broadcast possible. It takes a lot of money to bring all the coverage that we do. As Zoe Nicholas is also named to the all-tournament team. And we have it in front of us now.
There we go.
We'll wait and let the anticipation build up.
Go tell who it is. We're okay.
Katie Fletcher is also on there. Ella Kiesling is going to be on the all-tournament team. And Callie Reeder is going to be your all-tournament MVP. That is a well-earned MVP, especially after the game yesterday and the battle she had against Blair Bogus and the rest of the bigs, the battle she had today. She almost single-handedly won the game yesterday with her defense. She had some big shots tonight as well, and she is going to be your all-tournament MVP in the 1A classification.
Big congratulations, Noah McKay, to Callie Reeder. She stepped her game up here over the last 3 days, played fantastic down low, stepped out on the perimeter, knocked a ton of shots down, played huge in the post yesterday. Very well deserving here of the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, she had my favorite play of the tournament yesterday. She grabs the rebound in the final minute against Wayne County. She grabbed it with one hand. It was such a tough rebound to grab. She grabbed it with one hand, then fires an outlet pass. It gave them the lead for the easy layup on the other side. That play right there was the pivotal moment in this entire tournament. It's part of why this gold ball is coming home to Byrdstown. So I could not agree more. Callie Reeder was so consistent throughout this tournament, came up so huge time and time again. Very well-deserving tournament MVP for Callie Reeder.
Callie Reeder yesterday against Wayne County, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, and a steal. The all-important one there at the end of the game. Tonight for Callie Reeder, she finished with 12 points on 4 of 6 shooting. She was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. She also had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals. She was a stat sheet stuffer here in the 1A state tournament, and Pickett County are champions once again as the all-tournament team once more from Pickett County. Emmy Lowe, Zoe Nicholas, Callie Reeder, and Ella Kiesling. Guys, I think that's about all we got. Make sure you keep it tuned in to our social medias and our website as well. All kinds of coverage to come to UpperCumberlandReporter.com. Goose has done a tremendous job with the videos. Rusty's done a great job with the pictures. Noah's done a great job writing some stories. And, of course, bringing commentary here all week long from Pickett County basketball. We've got more basketball coming up later tonight. More championship hardware on the line for the Upper Mid Lady Bees as they will take on Dyersburg. Game tip at around 8:30. We'll have coverage starting around 8:15, 8:20 this evening right here on our main UCR Facebook page. Fellas, had fun. For Casey Bolden, Noah McKay, and the rest of our UCR Media Network crew, I'm saying so long from the Glass House. Pickett County, your 1A state champions.